Okay. Okay. So welcome all to the 26th season of CAPS SLC and the 32nd season of CAPS Olympics, where we speak with confidence, lead with passion, conquer the communication realm, and bring out the team spirit in us. This is me, Rahul Jain.
And this is me, Sagar, who will guide you to the first 3 days of this 3 day voyage. Everyone must be wondering what is that we do here at SLC and Olympics, and that too on an online platform. These guys must be coping. So let me tell you in a gist what we did in the previous season of CAPS SLC and Olympics. We started with
Hey, Sagar, wait. You just speak louder than words. I want to show you the video
What
now.
did you say?
Hey, you deaf or what, man? I said pictures speak louder than words. I want to show you a video now. Okay, shut up now and let me share my screen.
Okay.
Um,
Audio.
Wait.
it's free life. Thank you, everyone. Life has been with it and we share. Life is really ordinary. Just
Rahul, if you can send the video to me.
You.
Yeah. There's a network issue. If you can send the.
I'm extremely sorry. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think we'll just skip the video part.
Okay.
Now that you have had glimpses of the past, it is time for us to know what is this season of SLC and Olympics has got to offer. For this, we would like to call upon Capset Harshita, who is going to give a jhalak of all the events lined up for us this season.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Harshita Bhatt, and I am a student of CAPS, and I've just finished my CA intermediate exams and waiting for the results very soon. So before I get into start talking too much and get into how I'm scared for the results and all, let me just get into SLC. SLC Olympics. Okay, SLC stands for Speak, Lead, and Conquer. And Olympics, of course, stands for the various sporting events that CAPS is now hosting. So this time we have the 26th season of SLC and 32nd season of sports combined to form SLC Olympics. So the purpose of SLC Olympics is, in many areas, what we've seen is CA students lack exposure. And this is the gap that CAPS is aiming to bridge, because if CA students have, extreme exposure to extracurricular activities, then they can truly be all-rounded people. And this is actually one of the very, very important USPs, unique selling points of CAPS. Okay. And trust me when I say that these 3 days are going to be one heck of an experience. Because, see, this is one platform where you can speak out, learn, and grow without being judged. And many students, both past and present, have credited SLC and Olympics for making them the brilliant speakers they are today, and also for making them the fun-loving CAs that you normally don't get anywhere else. And for those of you who don't know, I know I won't go on and on telling about this, because to some extent, it's like trying to explain shrillness to a person who can't hear, or the color red to a person who can't see. You will only understand. And trust me, when these 3 days are done, you yourselves will stay back, say till 11 p.m., 12 a.m., to tell what wonderful experiences you've had. Now, moving on to the activities. So it's like an ideal chocolate box, okay? Some are big activities, some are small activities, some are very, very easy activities, and some are activities that are deceptively easy. But when you really think about it, it starts getting more and more complex. Some are using your brain, some are using your kidney, some using your limbs. On day one, you will have loads and loads of learning. Okay, you'll be sharpening your axes to take down this tree of fear that we call public speaking. And you'll need your skipping ropes, rangoli powder, your study materials, and of course, your wholehearted focus and plenty of brain capacity, not to work, but to enjoy. There will be political parties and call centers, aeroplanes crashing, parachutes flying, group discussions, yummy food, treasure boxes, makeup. A hand to stable yourself will also be needed when you laugh till you almost fall off your seats. Resume, email writing, how to dress up for offices, interviews, the list just goes on and on. You have no idea what I'm talking about? I love it. Now you will stay to see. Thank you so much, everyone, and over to the MCs.
Thank you so much, Hasita. Now that we know what we are to be expecting from these 3 days, we'll just start with the first event of the day. For the first event, I would like to call upon the first speaker, Mental Mr. Sagar S. Agrahar, who is going to speak about mental health.
10 signs of early dementia. Disorientation of time and place, memory loss, difficulty performing familiar class, problem is
What you doing, man? Got some break or not? Zaban pe thoda lagam to de bhai. I didn't understand anything at all whatever he spoke for the last few seconds. Did any of my fellow capsites did? But why? He had taken a fresh content straight out of a book, that too he was reading it upside down. He had all the confidence he wanted, but even then he failed to grab the attention of the audience. What might be the reason? His monotonous tone. It is just as interesting as a Sunday afternoon post-lunch class, isn't it? So, not to make whatever mistake Mr. Sagar S. Agraha did just now, we have with us a presidential award winner, a TEDx speaker, a motivational and keynote speaker, a passionate teacher, and the love guru of CAPS, Dr. Rajdeep Manwani sir, who is now going to explain us how do we grab the attention of the audience through voice modulation, organizing thoughts and speech, and body language.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay. Everything I like. That Love Guru was the best, whatever to say. Okay. Correct. So anybody has any love problems? You know where to go. Okay. Now coming to the problem. Yeah, definitely. See, all of them know this one. That's why I teach business love. Okay. Now coming to the point. So if you're giving any speech, all of y'all know that there is the content of the speech, but there is something in a speech which is called the delivery. Now, just like when you're preparing rice, right? You prepare the rice, you have the rice, and if you just make plain rice, if you don't add salt, masala, how will the rice taste? It's just like rice, right? So, in the same way, whenever you talk about public speaking, there are two aspects: content and delivery. Content is what you say, what you actually say. Might be you're speaking about Mysore, you're speaking about artificial intelligence, but how you say it is the delivery, and that is extremely important. And one of the most important aspects of delivery is something called as vocal variety, as to how you modulate your voice. Why is vocal variety important? Let me give you an example. I'm going to tell you a statement, and then you just tell me what is the meaning of the statement. See, recently Mehul sir got married. So suppose I say, I did not say Mehul beat his wife. It just means I did not say Mehul beat his wife. But suppose I tell you that there are 6 meanings to the same sentence because the vocal variety is different. Will you believe me? Let's try and see. I did not say Mehul beat his wife. That means I did not say Mehul beat his wife. Somebody else might have told, but I did not say. I did not say Mehul beat his wife. That means I did not. I'm categorically denying the fact that Mehul beat his wife. I did not say Mehul beat his wife. Say means I might have written it down, but I did not say Mehul beat his wife. I did not say Mehul beat his wife. Might be somebody else beat his wife, but Mehul did not beat his wife. I did not say Mehul beat his wife. He did something else. What he did, we will not discuss here. Okay. I did not say Mehul beat his wife. He might have beaten somebody else's wife, but he did not beat his wife. I did not say Mehul beat his wife. Might be he beat his sister, his brother, whatever, but he did not beat his wife. Now, the same sentence, because I put emphasis on different words, the meaning of that sentence changed completely, and you had 6 different meanings. That's the power of vocal variety. That's the power of changing your voice to suit a particular situation. Now, in vocal variety, there are 4 basic aspects. They are called the 4 P's of vocal variety. Just like you have the 4 P's of marketing mix, you'll have all studied. What are these 4 P's of vocal variety? They are called the pace, the pitch, the power, and the pause. So let's go through them one by one. Pace. How fast do you speak? Are you going to speak fast or are you going to speak slow? If you want to speak about adventure, thrill, action, you have to go fast. If you have to speak about something which is soul, mellow, intimate, you have to speak very slowly. Now, let me give you 2 examples you'll understand. Action, thrill, adventure, speak fast. So now let's say you're giving a commentary for a cricket match. And let's say Virat Kohli has hit a ball towards the fence. So how does the commentator describe it? Does he go slow when he's speaking or does he go fast? Because it's action and thrill, he'll go fast. Virat Kohli has hit the ball towards the fence. The ball is racing towards the fence. The fielder is behind it. He cannot catch it. And finally, it goes past the fence and Virat Kohli's 50th ton. And there's so much action. But suppose I say, Virat Kohli has hit the ball towards the fence. The ball is traveling and the fielder is running behind it. It hits the fence and it is a 4. What will all of you do? Oh, correct or no? By the time you finish it, you'll fall asleep. Correct or no? Because there was action, you went fast. So whenever you're talking about thrill, action, adventure, you have to go a little fast. Whenever you're thinking of something which is soul, mellow, which is intimate, you have to go slow. See, you all heard Harshita speak at the beginning. Now, let's say I'm going to take a situation where Harshita is going with her boyfriend on a moonlit night on a beach. Now, just see, I'm going to go because it's a soul, it's a very mellow experience, it's a very intimate experience. So, Harshita was walking with her boyfriend on a moonlit night. They were walking slowly. Harshita's boyfriend looked towards the moon and he said, "You know, Harshita, even the moon has a blemish, but your face is spotless. You're even better than the moon." I went slowly, right? Because it's a soulful experience, right? It's a mellow experience. Suppose I would have gone fast. Harshita was walking with a boyfriend on a moonlit night. The boy looked at the moon and he said, "Harshita, even the moon has a blemish, but your face is spotless. You're better than the moon." Harshita would have spat on his boyfriend. Thu, idiot. Correct or no? Nonsense fellow. Correct or no? Can't even tell something properly. So whenever you're talking about something soulful, mellow, go a little slow. I'm going to combine both these and I'm going to give you one single sentence which will combine both of these. Okay, so listen to this carefully. And listen where I'm going fast and where I'm going slow. The auto driver was rushing through the streets of Bangalore. He took a U-turn, went past the lorry, sped past the bike, overtook a cycle, and then he crashed against a wall. There was blood all over. The skull of the auto driver had got crushed. The auto driver lay in a pool of blood and he died. Speed thrills but kills. See, when I was speaking about going past the rickshaw, going past the cycle, it was action, it was going fast. But as soon as he crashed, it symbolized something very soulful, very sorrowful, because he died, he lost his life. So I went a little slow. So remember, action, thrill, adventure, fast, soulful, mellowful, mournful experiences, intimate experiences, you have to go a little slow. So that's the first P. It's called the pace. What it's called? The pace. Now let's go to the second one, which is called the, now which one should we do? We'll do pitch. Okay. Now what is the pitch? Pitch is basically how shrill or baritone your voice is. Have you heard Amitabh Bachchan? Kaun banega crorepati mein aapka swagat hai. Correct? So that is baritone voice. What is shrill voice? Have you seen Sachin Tendulkar? I hit my century. I didn't know about it. Correct? Sachin Tendulkar has a shrill voice. Amitabh Bachchan has a baritone voice. Okay. So now where do you use pitch in your speeches? You knew pace, where to use it. Pitch is generally used for characterization. What it is used for? Characterization. So wherever you want to put a character and you want to differentiate the character in your speech, you have to use what? Your pitch. I'm going to give you an example and just listen to this entire story and see. I'm going to tell you an Aesop's fable. It's a small story about a lion and a mouse. Once upon a time in the jungle, there lived a lion and a mouse. One day, the lion was passing by the jungle and he saw the mouse being followed by a cat. As the cat was about to catch the mouse, the lion came between the cat and the mouse and he saved the life of the mouse. The mouse told the lion, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You saved my life." The lion said, "Don't worry. I'm the king of the jungle. It's my duty." The mouse said, "Even I'll help you one day." The lion laughed. "Ha ha, you're so small. How will you help me? Go your way." A few days later, the same lion got caught in a net which was laid down by the hunters. And the lion was crying, help me, somebody help me." The mouse came, "I will help you, I'll help you." He bit away the net. And after a few hours, the lion was free. The lion said, "Thank you so much. I underestimated you. Size doesn't matter. The intention matters." The mouse said, I told you. The lion said, "Thank you very much." The mouse said, "Next time you have a problem, come to me." And the mouse went away. Now, this was the entire story. But when I was speaking about the mouse, how was I speaking? In a very squeaky voice. When I was speaking about the lion, how was I speaking? In a very gruff voice. So that is pitch. Are you using your pitch? So are you using words in a way that will characterize? I remember once there was a student in my class in my old college, and he was from Africa, correct? And his name spelled Siibomba. So I called him and I asked him, "How do I pronounce your name? Do I pronounce it as Sai Bomba or Si Bomba?" He said, "No, sir, you don't pronounce it as Sai Bomba or Si Bomba. You pronounce it as Bamba." He had a whistle in his voice. Now, remember when I was speaking about the African student, how did I change my accent? So you can come to know that it's an African, right? Correct or not? So that is nothing but your pitch. So the second P of your voice modulation is your pitch. The first one is pause, the second one is pitch. The third one is called the power. What is this power? Power is the loudness of your voice. Are you speaking loudly or are you going to speak softly? Whenever you have to give a command, whenever you have to speak of danger, you have to go very, very loud. Correct or no? Whenever you have to speak something very, very tender, something very, very secretive, you have to speak a little softly. What you have to speak a little softly for tender moments and all. Correct? So let me give you an example. Suppose there is a general, he's telling his soldiers, "Let's march against the enemy." He will speak loudly, right? Because he has to give a command. Correct or no? Or suppose there's a fire in the house. He'll say, "Fire, run." Will you say fire and nobody will run from the house? Yes or no? So you have to speak loudly when it is concerned with anything which is a command, which is something which is a danger. Let me give you an example of both this combined, and then you come and understand. I'll talk about softly later. When you're speaking about somebody crying or something soulful, you'll tender moments. I'll come to that. See, I had a student in my college days. Her name was Anupama. I used to travel in a bus, and she also used to travel in the bus. And she got into the bus, so very pretty girl. And I was standing thereby, and there was this man in the bus who stamped on Anupama's feet. And she got really angry. And she shouted at that man, "Stupid, what are you doing?" And that man got a little scared and he went back. Now, Anupama got down at the bus stop. Even I got on the same bus stop. Usually, Anupama's boyfriend, Vijay, used to come and pick her up from the bus stop. But that day, it was a bad day. She looked around and nobody was there. So she started putting her head down and she started walking towards her house. But actually, Vijay had hidden behind some tree. He wanted to give a surprise to Anupama. So he came running behind her slowly and he put his fingers on her eyes. And you know what Anupama said? "Stupid, what are you doing?" In the first case, also she said, "Stupid, what are you doing?" In the second case, also she said, "Stupid, what are you doing?" One was spoken loudly. What did it indicate? Anger, frustration. And the second one, when she said, "Stupid, what are you doing?" What did it indicate? One of you will unmute and tell me.
Love.
Very good. See, these are all love gurus. Okay. So it indicated love and affection. So remember, you have to make your voice go up and down to create that intention. That's the third P. Let's go to the fourth and the last P. Now, this is a little complicated P, but I'm going to go through it very quickly. It's called the pause. You might not master it immediately, but it will take some time for you to master it, but it'll come over a period of time. Pause is the silence between sentences. It's the silence between two words. And there are different reasons for giving a pause. I'm going to narrate a paragraph from a speech which I had given many years back. And listen to this and see where I'm giving the pauses. And then I'll tell you the reason why I gave the pauses. In the May 12th edition of Times 2004, there was a very interesting article. The cover article of the Times magazine that year was "The World's Ugliest Man." In the article, they had given the write-up of a man called Adrian Stackpole, who was classified as the world's ugliest man. He was ugly because he had met with an accident and he did not have any eyebrows. His ears were stubs of flesh. He had patches all over his face. His lips were not existent. His nose was absolutely pulled out. And that's why they called him the world's ugliest man. The most surprising thing was that Adrian Stackpole was married to one of the most beautiful models in London called Anna. The press reporter came to Anna and asked her a question. "How do you feel being married to the world's ugliest man?" Anna said, "I don't care how he looks. I only look at how much he cares. I don't care how he looks. I only look at how much he cares. He makes me feel beautiful, and I think so he too is beautiful." Remember, friends, beauty does not lie in the eyes of the beholder. It lies in the soul of the beheld. Now, if you see this entire narration, I gave 3 or 4 pauses. In fact, 4. The first one I said was, this was an article, "The World's Ugliest Man," and I gave a pause. Why did I give that pause? To create imagination in your head. You all might have noticed it, but you'll be imagining, how does the world ugliest man look? So you'll create a painter thing in your head, correct? So that was for imagination. Then I described the world's ugliest man. I said he had parts and all. That was to paint a word picture. I again gave a pause after that. So now whatever you have thought of, you're painting a picture in your mind with the same characteristics which I told you. So the first one was imagination. The second was for word picture. Then again, I said that the strange thing was he was married to the beautiful girl called Anna. who was a model in London. And I gave a pause, and all of y'all are thinking, what's going to happen next? So that was for curiosity. Then I asked the question, correct? How do you feel being married to the world's ugliest man? Again, I gave a pause. That is also again to arouse interest. Now, what is she going to say? What is she going to say? So you're a little interested. And then I gave the message. I don't look at how much he cares. I care only. I don't care how he looks. I only look at how much he cares. So that's the message, that it doesn't matter if he's ugly or what, but actually he cares for me. That's why it's very important. And then I repeated it again. I gave it 2 times and then I gave a long pause. That was for the message. So for the whole thing, I had given 5 pauses, and each pause had a different meaning. So that will come over a period of time. That is nothing but your pause. So remember the 4 P's. What are they? Pace, pitch, power, and pause. Use that. Now, what about organizing your speech? I have just 2 or 3 minutes left. Organizing your speech is basically how do you build up your speech? See, remember, every speech has something called as an opening, body, conclusion. You have to have an opening. You have to start off. Then you have to have body, what you're going to speak, and then you have to give a conclusion. Now, remember that whenever you're having an opening, body, conclusion, there are different ways of giving your opening, body, conclusion. I'll just give you 3 very quick techniques. One is called the TTT method. TTT stands for tell them what you're going to tell them what you've told them. So suppose you're going to talk about, today you're going to talk about artificial intelligence. Today I'm going to speak about artificial intelligence and its impact on today's generation. Then you tell them all about artificial intelligence and what about the impact it has on today's generation. And then finally, whatever you've told, you give a summary. Whatever you told, you give a. So this is called the 3T approach. Tell them what you're going to tell them what you've told them. This is one way of structuring your speech. The other way is past, present, future. Suppose you're going to talk about the city of Bangalore. You give them the past, how Bangalore was, how it was laid down by Kempegowda, which year it started, how it progressed. It had the first electricity, KR market to be electrified in Asia. Then you talk about the present, how it is, and what's the future holding for Bangalore. Is it promising? Is it not promising? That is the second technique. The third technique is something called as DDI. It's called define, describe, and illustrate. Define what you want to speak, describe it in detail, and then illustrate it with an example. What illustrate it with an example? Suppose you want to speak about, let's take an example. You want to speak about credit cards in India. So define what is a credit card, what it does, describe how credit cards work, what are the different types of credit cards, and then illustrate it. Give an example of how you used a credit card and what happened. Always this. So use these 3 techniques to organize your speech. But remember, the main structure is the OBC. What it is? The opening, body, and conclusion. So remember, this is your vocal variety and organizing your speech. We talked about the 4 P's in vocal variety and the ways in which you can organize your speech. Hopefully, you all will incorporate that in your future speeches. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rajdeep sir. Today it felt like you didn't just speak, you orchestrated a communication carnival, complete with voice modulation roller coasters, organized thought Ferris wheels, and body language bumper cars. Thanks again, sir.
Thank you, sir. So now we all know what SLC is and what are the events that are lined up for this season. We are currently in season 26 of CAPS SLC and the 32nd season of CAPS Olympics. It just feels surreal looking at these numbers, doesn't it? But there has been only one person who is the reason for all of it. C.S. Chandrasekhar Setty sir, the founder of CAPS and CAPS Foundation. I would now like to call him up on the stage to speak of his experience of being a part of this event since all these years.
Thank you so much, Rahul and Sagar. A special thanks to Radhip sir. So after Radhip sir spoke so well, it's a little difficult to speak, but nevertheless, let me put little extra effort. So whatever Radhip sir has said, okay, in one sentence, communicating is one thing, but your tone while communicating is everything. I repeat, communicating is one thing, but your tone while communicating is everything. So my dear friends, we started this program 25 seasons back. This is the 26th SLC. One of the major reasons why we started is because of this. ದಾರಿ ತಪ್ಪಿದರೆ ಹಿಂತಿರುಗಿ ಸರಿದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು, ಆದರೆ ಬಾಯಿ ತಪ್ಪಿದರೆ ಆಡಿದ ಮಾತು ಯಾವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಹಿಂತಿರುಗಿ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ರಿಪೀಟ್, ದಾರಿ ತಪ್ಪಿದರೆ ಹಿಂತಿರುಗಿ ಸರಿದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು, ಆದರೆ ಬಾಯಿ ತಪ್ಪಿದರೆ ಆಡಿದ ಮಾತು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಹಿಂತಿರುಗಿ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. So my dear friends, welcome to 26-32-40 season of 2024. 26 SLC, 32nd Olympics and 40th CAPS Hubba. The mega event is awaited in February. Now, yes, CAPS started in 2001. Recently, I was in Mangalore. I saw one place, one advertisement board. The institute coaching center, which has started at least 5 to 10 years later than us, they started claiming that we have completed 25 years of coaching. I was surprised and shocked. I'm happy for that stupid advertisement also. Let's let it be, no problem. Okay. So I was stunned. Then when they completed 25 years, why we have not reached 25 years? So anyway, we really reached 35 years in 2025. Okay. So next year. So CAPS started in 2001. CAPS Foundation started 15 years back, 2008. And we kept on adding so many other things incidental to education. Education is obviously on the top prime focus. But ultimately, okay, so our ultimate objective is Bharat development, India development. That's why, so we started with education, because without education we cannot reach. But incidental matter, we started taking it. So one such thing what we thought is, one of the biggest difference between chartered accountant and IIM MBA. No doubt, chartered accountants are well ahead of IIM MBAs also. But IIM MBAs are little better than us as far as communication is concerned. The way they portray themselves in the market is concerned. That's why we thought, let us add all this also. That's why we started. Special thanks to KPM. Okay. So Kiran, Pankaj and Madhu started this initiative. Last SLC, 25th SLC, we called them, we honored them. Okay. So obviously the process continues. And the objective of this program, now as Rahul was mentioning, he has told multiple times, Rahul's elder sister, Kiran, is also student of CAPS, CP to final, all first attempt. They are all both in final now. Okay. And Kiran was reasonably outspoken, but Rahul, I heard from him that he was a introvert boy. But today, the way they started the SLC, wow. So I was always telling, I want a second line, because everything cannot be done by only some members here. Okay, that's why we want second line. I think I can comfortably, okay, Aram say you can leave this kind of job to this second line people who are doing a job much better than what we were doing it. Okay. Rahul was an introvert, who was not able to ready to speak. I remember first SLC stopped in between. Today, it is difficult for us to stop him from talk. Okay. So that is the impact. And all of you who attend all the 3 days of SLC, if you come beach ka and go, you will be beach ka only. If you can attend all the 3 days of SLC, I will ensure that from your own mouth, you will say, wow, this is awesome. 3 days of SLC. This is what you be involve yourself, immerse yourself, and definitely you will be able to enjoy better. So it is basically to improve your communication skills, leadership skills, and obviously ensure that you conquer the world. Okay. And thanks to unfortunate pandemic, no shivering so on the stage, because stage fear also cannot be there. You are sitting at your home and you are talking whatever you want. Okay. So whereas it would have been an offline session, it would have been a little difficult. But here online, you don't bother about whom you are speaking. You look at your face and you talk to yourself, the most comfortable person you are with. So you should be most comfortable with you, isn't it? Okay. So this is the objective SLC. To give a small introduction about CAPS Foundation, which majority of you know. So when I was having one session in Muneshwara block, we had a center there. So one student came and told, sir, my mate's daughter is getting married. So they want some help for the marriage. I said, okay, whatever help they require, whatever limited I can, because I'm not such a big man. Okay. So whatever I can. Then she came and told, sir, you have to sponsor the marriage expenses. Okay. Lunch expenses. I said, lunch expense in Bangalore, it may not be so possible, but nevertheless, give your request. That girl, the child which was getting married, they requested me around 15-16 years back for a marriage expense of 12,500. My dear friends, 4 to 5 of us go to a hotel, we spend around 10 to 15,000 rupees on a birthday. Okay, whereas a child's marriage is happening at a cost of 12,500. Okay. So there I realized, no, we have to come down. We have to go to the ground, understand the ground reality. Okay. So then multiple events like Wilson Garden, one school, high school level, girls do not have separate toilet. Okay. At that time, didn't have. I don't know the present situation. Then people are sitting on the floor and having education. So, and yesterday's, 2 days back, you would have seen the blanket dawn incident where people are sleeping on the roads. Okay. Not even having proper blanket. So I thought we should do something. That's why CAPS Foundation came. By God's grace, probably I think we have touched almost around 3 crore plus spending. Okay, we talk in spending. We don't talk in profit here. Okay, so this is what the impact of the CAPS Foundation. And one of the activities of CAPS Foundation is this SLC. Then we used to do physical sports. And not just because of pandemic. Otherwise, also I thought somewhere we should stop the physical sports because we used to have sports till half day. People used to be there. After half day, so people will be there in the hotels. Okay, what kind of sports they are trying to play, I don't know. So maybe that's why I decided we will not have. That's why we decided let's improve this what you call the brain, okay, intellectual capacity through Olympics. That's why we are having Olympics also. A lot of games also will be there. Okay, enjoy. And the impact of CAPS, like every time, okay, people say Infosys has got multi-billion sales, some other company has done so and so. I was thinking what we have done. So CAPS also has done a big one. Even if you take 2,500 chart account approximately, and in his lifetime, assuming he is earning approximately on an average 10 crores, we have contributed 2,510, 25,000 crores to the economy. That's the biggest contribution. Okay. Then CAPS Foundation impact, and obviously various humanity development programs will happen in CAPS Foundation. So with this objective we started. My only request, suggestion and order to all the students is involve yourself, immerse yourself, and come out as a better human being, better person at the end of 3 days. Over to you. Before that, one small statement. Yes. What is this SLC? Anta? Yes. Ashita Bhatt, Chinmay, someone can read quickly.
Yes, sir. Intro to SLC 26. The sentence was tense as its subject and verb didn't agree, so it decided to object. It raised its passive voice to active and asked them to keep it simple. But the abstract noun refused to transform and made the sentence more complex. As egos clashed with degrees of comparison, indirect speech turned to direct. Root phrases and clauses filled the room as all parts of speech exclaimed in unison. The personal pronoun finally stepped in and paraphrased the rules from the article. The subject joined hands with the predicate, then everyone could figure the speech. Finally, the sentence said with a happy full stop, the present was tense, but the future looked perfect.
I hope the present is tense, but the future looked perfect for all of you. Over to MCs.
Thank you so much, sir. You are the reason why we are all here together attending this program called SLC, and you are the reason why I am able to talk in front of so many people with confidence. So moving forward, so powerful is the light of unity that it can illuminate the whole earth. Now is the time for us to introduce the team one by one, starting with team 1. They are supposed to be telling the reason why their team name, what is the reason for selecting one particular team name and their tagline. So starting with team 1, captain and co-captain, can you please raise your hands?
Entire team 1, all participants raise your hand. Team 1, everybody raise your hands. Team 1. And captain and co-captain will... yes. Okay. Team 1, captain. Physically raise your hand. Captain and co-captain of team 1. Okay. Over to you. Team 1, everybody should raise your hand, yeah. Points will get cut. Deducted.
Okay, just to add on. So there are 2 major awards. First one is the Best SLC Team Award. It depends on your participation, attendance, etc., which will be given probably on the last day or maybe on the Habba day. And the second one is there will be 3 cash prizes to the individual. Okay. So based on the overall performance, need not necessarily be the winning. Okay. So first prize, second prize, third prize. I have not announced the prize money. We'll see the participation today, and depending on that, tomorrow I will announce the prize. Okay, cash prize. Okay, first prize, second prize, third prize. So participate. Many of you think like the others are thinking that, oh, I am not so good at that. So you are unique, just like everyone else. You are unique, just like everyone else. So participate, immerse yourself, and enjoy. Yes, over to you.
A happy good evening to everyone. My name is Akanksha Ene. I will be representing Team 1. So our team theme is basically TV series, and the name we have kept is Peaky Blinders, one of the most famous show. And the tagline goes like the reign of rebellious. So the people who have watched the Peaky Blinders must be aware the craze that the Peaky Blinders have. So I chose the word reign as not in the case of monarch, but it is like opposing the authority or having that authority, and that's relatable to Peaky Blinders. Thank you.
Okay, team 2, can you please raise your hands?
Team 2.
And team captain and co-captain ensure that they participate in all the games, and everybody should be given equal option. Okay, everybody. Okay, at the end of the day, if they are not participating, there can be multiple participation by the same person, but otherwise, let there be equal distribution of participation. Yes. So team 2 has got better number than the team 1. Next.
Where's the captain and co-captain? Physically raise your hand, please. Okay. Deepa and Yamadi. Yes, you can go.
Hi everyone, this is Deepa, captain of Team 2.
Hello friends, hi everyone, this is Gaya Madhuri of Team 2. I'm co-captain.
Our theme is apps, so here we are with Team Avinya.
Meaning innovation, which is originated from Sanskrit.
And with tagline, innovation from imagination.
Because imagination is the key, which is for innovation, which brought us to this level where we are now. And
We found this name appropriate because the topic given to us was apps, and app developers need both innovation and imagination to think out of the box and to create unique, useful apps that can make a difference in this world. And coincidentally, Shetty sir today in class also said that life is a beauty when it involves imagination.
Thank you.
Our
Team
beloved-
3. Continue, sorry.
our beloved teammates are ready, and we are with Team Avinya and other teams. Are you ready to face us? We are here.
Team Avinya, here we go.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Team 3, can you please raise your hands?
Physically raise your hands, captain and co-captain of Team 3.
Akita, you have to put your photo. You put the photo and enter. Okay. And video on also will have more points.
Yes.
So, hello, friend. Our team, we are team 3, and our team theme is movies. So, when the team came, and we had the thought of a movie called as The Pirates of the Caribbean. So, from that, we thought like it is like the cinema is the magic. So, we kept like our name as Park City Pirates, which means we are here to, as the pirates loot the things around wherever they go, we are here to win the hearts of others in the event. So that's it. And our team name is Park City Pirates. Magic of the cinema. Thank you.
Thank you. Team 4, please raise your hands.
Mehak. I'm not wrong. And the other person, Gautam. Yeah, please go. Yeah, please start. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Good evening, friends. Good evening, friends. All ladies and gentlemen. My team number is 4 and our theme is songs. Don't fear. We are not here to sing any songs. Even though our theme is songs only. Our theme name is Believer. Because we need to believe in anything, we need to achieve. Because anything is nothing without belief in this world. And our team and team, that is what is that? Our team tagline is very difficult to pronounce because it is very unique and anyone can't pronounce it in an ordinary manner. We need to practice everything. That's why I also don't know how to pronounce it. My team leader captain will pronounce it.
So after hearing our co-captain introduction, I am Mahik Fatima here, captain of Team Believer, Team 4. Why we choose the team name as Believer? Because if you remove your self-doubt and believe in what you yourself and what you do, everything is just possible. And our tagline is melody, dwell into the realm of songs. It is because every soul is a melody and it's always renewing. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Team 5, please raise your hands.
Where's the other person? Captain and co-captain. Physically raise your hand, please. Nitya, who's the other person? Captain and co-captain.
Okay. So hello everyone. We are from Team 5 and we had got a theme of brand and we have chosen a name Nokia, which is very old and which was very famous in India, of course. So with your permission, sir, we have a video of introduction. So please can we play that?
Visible, right?
Brilliant.
Team 6, can you please raise your hands?
Manisha, one sec. Team 5, I think, has to say something. Nikila.
So this was our short and sweet introduction and I think we stand aside because of this video. Thank you.
And also one special point is almost majority of you have kept your video on. Hopefully you'll keep it on for 3 days. Thank you. So you have 1 point extra for that. Thank you. But I'll direct minus director 5 if you switch off. Thank you. Purvi.
Team 6, please raise your hands. Who are the captain and co-captain?
Here it is not almost. Everybody's video is on. Don't answer that.
You can start.
Unmute.
This is Pranavi from Team 6, that is Pizza Frenzy. And our captain is Suvala Sahithi, and myself, co-captain.
Hi guys, how are you doing? I think everyone Josh is very high because of this SLC event, right? I'm also very much excited with our team members. So there is a saying, I don't think so many of you guys know about it. There is a saying that people disappoint, but pizza doesn't, right? In my case, it's very much true. If I'm like very disappointed or very in a mood like where I'm not able to do something or in a depression or something like that, I'll definitely order a pizza and have it. It lifts up my mood. So just like that, all our team members are here to lift this SLC even to a next level. And my team members will be having hum cheese badi hai mast mast to have that mast and josh in this SLC event. We are here with our much more encouraging Shetty sir. So who is our actually the like I'm like a copycat of Shetty sir, which I'm most of it implementing in my classes as well. So that sort of Josh I'm going to bring up with our team to this event. Are you guys ready to face our craziness? Our guys are really crazy. Are all the teams ready to face our craziness? I'm
Yes.
challenging you. Yes. Let's see. Thank you.
Super Suvala. So our Josh is lifted after seeing you and the way you speak always. Okay. Super, man. God bless you. Excellent. Brilliant.
Thank you so much, Team 6. It was a wonderful introduction. Moving on to Team 7.
Can you unmute?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಅಂದರಿಕಿ ವಣಕಂ and ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾram and namaste. I'm Akanksha. I'm here with my co-captain, that is Vairalakshmi, and we are here representing Team 7. So Team 7 has been allocated with a very good theme that we are all excited. And what better theme can it be than places? And coming to places, as our Shetty sir says, it's our Bharat. It's our Bharat, and what better name can we keep instead of Bharat, where our team will represent Bharat, and we stand firm with our tagline, that is Bharat, where traditions meet and people unite. Of course, Bharat is a world where traditions are always there and people unite, where from all over the world people come and enjoy those traditions. So our tagline signifies that Bharat is just a piece of landmass on Asia. It is a rich blend of various traditions and culture, and we all shine with different colors of our own culture, but stand firm with our Bharat. So we are hoping to enjoy and entertain everyone. But before that, I would like to ask Shetty sir and for his permission, we have prepared a PPT. So if we could share the PPT.
Yeah, I am not the person to give permission. I'm not authorized person. I'm just an ordinary member. You have to ask MCs. Anyway, I think they give permission. Excellent. Go ahead.
Yeah, Akanksha.
Chinmay, wait, okay.
You have it? Okay, you have it. You
No,
said.
no. I've sent it to you.
You sent it to me. Okay.
It is awesome. Bharat name definitely will give you extra point, but Bharat population is less. So number of participants should have been more. Bharat ka population should have been more, but nevertheless, we'll see. Okay, so here I think population control model is there. Okay, good. Enjoy. All of you enjoy. Enjoy every bit of it. Yes. This is a process. Don't look at the product. Yes. Wherever there is a video to be shared, you can share with the group initially so that they can keep it ready.
Okay. Visible, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So as you guys know, our team name is Bharat and our logo is our tagline is Bharat, where tradition meets and people unite. So this is what we have kept, and what better way to choose and team plays that we have got. We are extremely excited and we are ready to face all the team members as we stand united and as we stand together strong and confident. And these are my team members who will be with our team standing united and standing strong with us, and we are completely ready to face other members. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Super.
Thank you so much, Team 7.
But point to be noted, Akanksha, all the team members are not raised the hand. Either they are not in the team meeting or they are not raised the hand. Okay.
Sorry,
so,
sir.
Bharat, it's okay, no problem. But very good, excellent, you have done. But Bharat ka population is not second highest in this group. Next, TK, go ahead.
Okay. Moving forward, Team 8, I would request all the participants to raise the hand.
Good. Wow. So it is like a China. Population is highest in Team 8. Yeah. Good. Varun Shetty video of ಇದೆ. Umesh Raut ಇದೆ. Yes.
Hello everyone, I'm Sri Charan, aka Charan D, the captain. And also for Tilak, the co-captain. He should be unmuted.
Where is he? Okay, yeah.
And myself, Tilak CK, the co-captain. Our theme, emojis, and our team name, Ha Guys. Our tagline, unlock the language of emotions. And I present to you the team, Ha Guys. I would like to introduce my teammates, Sonali, Priti, Pragati, Manasa Rajesh, Ranjita, Chinmay, Vedashri, Umesh Rao, Sugyakta, Varun Shetty, Ananya H, Vaishali, Anjali, Trisha, Vignesh, Parinita, Surabhi, Anup, Srinivas Adiga, Vishwas, Shreya HK.
The Hawks have the sharpest and most focused aim in order to catch its prey. Like how Mehul sir tells, 200% focus everyone. That's how we are here to grab points and win the game. The Hawks have always flied on top of the world, but we are still in ground floor. With this, I would like to conclude our team's introduction and wish all of you all the very best and hope for a healthy competition. Let us all relax and chill.
Thank you so much. The way you read all the teammates' name, it reminded me of my school teacher. Moving forward.
Moving on, it is now time for us to start with the games. The first game of this season of CAPS Olympics is Balancing the Books, where the participants will have to balance the books on their head while showboating their skills like dancing, etc.
It is a team event, so more the number of participants from a team, more the points for the team. So all the interested CAP sides, please raise your hands. Raise it quick, cause this is a first come, first play game.
So just to tell them the demo, do you have a book next to you, Mr. Rahul? Okay, Sagar. Okay, so you get up. Okay, Udar thoda. Okay, so you have to keep one book on your head and you have to keep walking. So it is a blend of SLC and you will get the point. Okay.
मैंने नहीं पहना।
क्या बोला आपने?
अच्छा हुआ पैंट पहना सर।
अच्छा हुआ
पैंट सर।
अच्छा पैंट
पैंट सर, अच्छा हुआ कि पैंट पहना हूँ।
Okay. Very rarely, there is a rare occasion. Good. Okay, that is nice. Okay, so they'll be. Will you put in music, Chinmay? It may have an impact. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So you keep walking or dancing, but book should not fall. Isa, like that. Okay. So look at him. Shake, Isa. If it falls, gone. So you'll get the prize. Okay. So whoever wants to participate, first raise the hand. Video on is must. Yes. Whoever wants to participate, quickly. All of you, raise your hand. Yeah. Quick. Do not wait for some unwanted comment by me. Okay, so participate. You know what kind of comments I make. I'm capable. And should they remove the background? MCs?
Yes, sir, or else we won't be
Yes,
able
sir.
to.
For the games, actually, it's better they remove the background. All of you remove the background. Otherwise, it's difficult for us to visualize. Yes. All of you remove the background for the time being. Then again, you can put that background. No, virtual background. And video must be on. Ready? Take the book. Yes. So, non-YouTube strike audios ಏನಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ? ठीक है. Next, at least next games you can keep. Ready? Should we go 2 rounds or 1 round?
2 rounds is better, so there are
2 rounds. Okay. Okay, all of you come back. Volunteers, get ready. All the volunteers. Okay. So all of you for the minute, come back. So first round, Bhuwana, Tarun, Gautam, Swala, then Hemant Higde, Prakriti, Rishika, Nagamani. 8 members. Okay, so 8 members. First round. Others lower the hand. I repeat, Bhuwana, Tarun, Gautam, Swala Sahiti, Hemant Hegde, Prakriti, Rishika, Nagamani. These are the 8 people in the first round. Yes. Shraddha and Visuta next round. And Sana next round. Okay. And all of you will be given a chance. Shraddha and Visuta lower the hand. Yeah. Ready? Yes. Rahul sing mado. Volunteers. Volunteers. Note kori. Right. 1, 2, 3 start. Move ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. You keep moving. Gone. Rishika out. Rishika lower the hand. Lower the hand. Level out. ಬೇಗ move fast. ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲ. Run. Bago. Clear creativity. Hemant Hegde. ಏನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಏನೋ. Faster. We'll go by now creativity and speed aste. Gautam, you touch the book. Out. Yeah. Out. Okay. So Bhuwana, Swara, Saiki, and Monisha. Stop. Good, very good. Enjoy. Yeah. You can cheer up. On reaction kodi. For a minute, I will give an option to unmute and say, how is the Josh?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, unmute ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ unmute ಮಾಡಿ. How is the Josh?
Hi, sir.
So since it's a public program, we will not keep everybody unmuted. So that unwanted guests should not come anta. But anyway, we'll keep allowing you the options. Okay, right. So who are the winners? I said first round, balance books. Swala, then Monisha, Bhuwana. 3 girls. ಇಲ್ಲಿ Siddharamaya and the full impact. ಯಾರದು Bhuwana. 3 girls, 1. Okay, next round. Next round, raise the hand quickly. Aditya, Deepa, video on ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay, right. I'll repeat. We'll have how many ever number of ಬೇಡ. Don't keep ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, 8, 9 ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Totally 9 we can do. Okay, 9. Okay. You can keep the videos spotlighted. Aditya, Deepa, Manya. ಅಯ್ಯೋ. Next. Aditya, Deepa, Manya, Prajna Ital, Vedasri, Srinidhi, Chandana, Vishruta, Sumanta Bhatt. Second round. Others lower the hand. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಚಿಲ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್ ಟಕ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್? ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದೀಪಾ, ಮಾನ್ಯ, ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾ, ವೇದಶ್ರೀ, ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷ, ಸುಮಂತ ಭಟ್, ವಿಶ್ರುತ, ಚಂದನ, ಉಪಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ, ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಸೋಮಯಾಜಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೀನು ಲೋವರ್ ದ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ರೈಟ್. Music, please. Want to start? ವಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಕುಪ್ಪಶ್ರೀ ಜೈ ಚಂದನ ಏನು ಏನಿದೆ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಮಾರಿದೆ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ Good. Be honest. Okay. 5 more numbers. Deepa Jai. Only 4 left. Now one left to fall. Done. Winners. Now you do that. Okay. Chandana, Manya, and Vishruta. Oh, same girl. Stop. Chandana, Manya, Vishruta. Boys, yellow idira. Nimge life alli ಏನು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವೇನ್ರಾ? What's happening? What's cooking? Right. Next, lower than. All of you remove the spotlights. Right. Next round. Good. Video on irbeku Nandini. Okay, right. Next round alli Akanksha agoytalla. Akanksha ಆಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಆಗೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
Okay, right. Lower than. Aditya, Akshata V, Shraddha, Surapana Gupta, Shekhar, Vairalakshmi, Deepa, Divya, Tejaswini, Sai Tejaswini, Madhuri. Next round. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಾಕೋಣ, ಬೇಜಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ.
2 lakh
ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್. ಸುಮಂತ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಸುಮಂತ್ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್ ತೆಗಿರಿ. ಸುಮಂತ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. ಆದಿತ್ಯನ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಪಾಪ, ಅವ್ರು 2 ಸಲ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಆದಿತ್ಯನ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸುಮಂತ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್ ತೆಗಿರಿ. ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್? ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್. ಆದಿತ್ಯ, ಅಕ್ಷತಾ, ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೂರ್ಯಪ್ರಣವ್, ಶೇಖರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ವೈರಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ, ದೀಪನ ದಿವ್ಯಾ, ಅದು ದೀಪ ಇರಬೇಕು, ದಿವ್ಯಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ದೀಪನ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸಾಯೇಶ್ವಿನಿ, ಮಾಧುರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. 1 2 3 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. Dance. Dance book kita. Very good. Excellent. Good. Very good. Excellent. Here for your team. Nim team chance ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮಾತಾಡ. ಟೀಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಟೀಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Come on. ಒಬ್ರು ಇನ್ನು ಇಬ್ರು. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಡೌನ್ ಟು 3 ಓನ್ಲಿ. Oh, these are very, very strong. ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
ಅಕ್ಷತಾ.
Okay, stop. All the five. They are ಅವ್ರು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಫೇಕ್ ಕಿಕ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರೈಟ್, ಯಾರದು? ಅಕ್ಷತಾ, ಒಂದ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಕ್ಷತಾ, ಸೂರ, ಅವಳು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಕಣ, ಅವನಿಗೊಂದು ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕೊಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ ದೀಪಾನದು? ದಿವ್ಯಾ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಧುರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಆಲ್ 5 ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ ಬಿಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಹೂವರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಯೆಟ್. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಲೋವರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್. ದೋಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇದು ತೆಗೀರಿ, ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್ ತೆಗೀರಿ. ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸಾಕು. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ನಂದಿನಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಮ್ಮ. ರೈಟ್, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಗುಡ್. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಎಂಜಾಯಿಂಗ್? ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ರೆಡಿ. ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. And whenever the book falls, actually you should lower your hand. That's it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. The game begins. Okay, right, very good. I think we have now the last round. Vaishnavi, Amog idare alli, Saitishwini ನೀವು ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. Okay, right, last round. So Vaishnavi ಮತ್ತೆ Amog ಅಲ್ವಾ? Okay, so right, the final round. Okay, so Suvala Sahiti, Monisha, Bhuwana, Chandana, Manya, Vishruta, Akshata, Surapana Gupta, Deepa, Saitishwini, Madhuri, Vaishnavi, Amog. Raise your hand, get ready. Final round. ಇದರ ವಿನ್ ಆದವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ 3 prizes. ಸುವಾಲ, ಮೊನಿಷಾ, ಭುವನ, ಚಂದನ, ಮಾನ್ಯ, ವಿಶ್ರುತ, ಅಕ್ಷತಾ, ಸೂರ, ದಿವ್ಯದೀಪ, ದೆನ್ ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ, ಮಾಧುರಿ, ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ, ಅಮೋಕ್. ಯಾರು ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ? 3 + 3 6 8 11 13 ಇರಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಯಾರೋ. ಸೋಲಕ್ಕ ಆಂಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಂಟಿ ಸೋಲ ಆಂಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ? Suvala Sahiti, madam, are you there? Suvala, why she's not able to hear her? Suvala Sahiti.
Yes, sir.
Yes, are you there? Okay, number. Okay, right, done. Okay, ready na? Yes, all of them are there answer. Yes, you correct. Okay, now very good music. All of you should cheer up. Okay, na? So ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಚೇರ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, ready. So cheer up for your team. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start.
Manya,
Bhuvana,
come on,
Tejaswini, come on. Chandana, come on. Akshata, Tejaswini, come on.
come on, Manya.
Oh, you can do it. It's all
Come on.
Slow down,
Final round. All of you enjoy. Concentrate. online, online. Out of the river, you know that. Cheer up for the team. Hi, everybody.
Come on,
Mania,
Mania.
Come on,
Oh,
come on, Apritika, Aditya, come on, guys. Come on.
Now, we have to go for creativity and speed. Okay, so all of you are doing very well. Okay, so let's see the rank. How many left here? Oh yeah. Let's select the best three now. Quickly, fast, creativity. I think you are doing very well. Nevertheless, okay. Yes. Faster go, faster go. Go fast. Quickly.
Sir, one ಕಾಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಲ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಸರ್.
ಈಗ ನಾವು you have to go with one leg. So you are trying only one leg. One leg.
Already one wicket down.
Akshata, Madhuri. Oh, not sorry, Lega. Change the leg.
Bitu. Manga.
sir. 2 books ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್
Sir, sit-ups, sir. Sit-ups ಮಾಡ್ಸಿ sir.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು?
Sit-ups.
ಸಿಟಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ ಸಿಟಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಿಟಪ್ ಸಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ okay, we'll stop here. They are doing very well. We'll select all 5 of them. Very good. Excellent first round of game. Okay, so Sai Tejaswini, Chandana, Vaishnavi, ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. Sai Tejaswini ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ MC ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೀಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ ಅದು? ಟೀಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಕೋ. ಟೀಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದಮ್ಮ ನೀನು ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ? ಟೀಮ್ 7
7 sir.
Team 7. Okay, right. Then Sai Tejaswini? Team 5. Next, Chandana, Team 2 alva?
Yes, sir, team 2.
Chandana, Team 2. Team 2. Next yaru? Madhuri BV, yaudamma? 3 Madhuri BV, Team 3. Oh, super. Akshata, Team 1.
Team 1.
Super. Ella team alli bandide. Akshata, Team 1 alla? Okay. So, repeat ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾರು ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಸಾಯಿ ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ ಟೀಮ್ 5, ಅಕ್ಷತಾ ಟೀಮ್ 1, then ವೈಷ್ಣವಿ ಟೀಮ್ 7, ಚಂದನ ಟೀಮ್ 2, ಮಾಧುರಿ ಟೀಮ್ 3, ಅಕ್ಷತ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. And one special prize for Monisha for the brilliant dance and performance. Okay. Monisha last ಗೆ ಬಿದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು, but still she will be the winner. Monisha ಯಾವ್ದಮ್ಮ ಟೀಮ್ ನಂಬರ್? Raise the hand. Monisha. ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಯಾವ್ದು ಟೀಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಸಗದ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನೀನು?
6 sir.
ಟೀಮ್ 6. ವಾವ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್, ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಎ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಕೋಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಟೀಮ್ 1, ಟೀಮ್ 2, ಟೀಮ್ 3, ಟೀಮ್ 5, ಟೀಮ್ 6, ಟೀಮ್ 7, 4 ಮತ್ತೆ 8 ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ವಾವ್. ಸೊ ಈಚ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದೊಂದು. ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್, ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯಂಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೇಮ್. ಆಸಮ್. ಗುಡ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗುಡ್. ವಾಟ್ MCs?
Only girls were able to maintain all the books till the end because boys are better at balancing something other things. Okay, I hope you are all able to maintain the balance of the subjects in the examination for much longer. So thanks to all our book balancing champions for proving that in the world of literature, gravity is just a plot twist.
Yeah.
After this heavy weightlifting.
Shanta Kumari, are you ready or 5-10 minutes? Shanta madam. Shantava? You ready na? Allah, you want to wait for 5-10 minutes? Ready na madam? Unmute ಮಾಡಿ, ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes sir, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ sir. Sir, how are you sir? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I am on the top of the world. How are you?
Sir, fine sir, with God's grace and your blessings.
God's blessing. ಏನ್ ನೀವು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗಿ ತರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ರಿ? You are growing younger and younger day by day na?
But I'm so admiring to see you sir. You are just the same Shetty sir.
Same.
So much energy, the place where you are.
Yeah,
So happy to see you sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Ready? So you are ready?
Yes sir.
Okay, right. Good evening, friends. So it is my pleasure to introduce my fondly called name Shantava. Okay, so why I select different people on different occasion? Okay, I have some reasoning, and I just introduce her directly through her professional qualification, which I'll not go through in detail because it is just a professional stuff, as she rightly said. Okay, so she's a chartered accountant, Shanta Kumari, through CAP site. Okay, and as of now she's working in Caterpillar. Correct, madam?
Cargill Business Services sir.
Cargill. Sorry, not Caterpillar.
Yes.
Okay. Cargill. Okay, one of the name very closely connected to all of us. Okay, Bharat ke liye. Okay, and her experience itself is some of your life story. Okay, so if you just glance it. Okay, so I'll not read too much because these are all not relevant as far as this context is concerned. But Cargill, she is there from in Cargill since 2017. Almost you can say 7 to 8 years. Okay, different roles she has played. So she was in Hari and Vasu, Counselor of Global Solutions, Volvo Business. Okay, now AC bus allidvi, product reach here, etc. Okay, so more importantly, Shetty sir introduction. So she joined CA Intermediate. Okay, after getting married and having a kid. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shantava. Okay, so
You're absolutely right sir.
It's inspiring for all of us. And she was doing classes somewhere. She was finding costing difficult. Am I right, madam?
Absolutely, sir.
So this is around a 10-year backstory, but still by God's grace, when the students are so good, I should remember everything about them. Okay. So family, okay. So her husband is also a CAP student, okay. And she joined CAPS because she was finding casting difficult. She was finding difficult. But the batch she joined, from there, the no looking back. Okay. So she cleared in one shot. She came to final and made such a great friend circle and cleared everything in one shot. Lot of what you call family commitment. Obviously, once you are married and kid having lot of issues. Child was also going to the school. Actually, I don't know how old is he now. How old is he now?
Sir, he is now 13 years old.
13 years. So you can imagine. So much of commitment, etc. But still, she managed. Okay, managing the family, managing the what you call work, articleship, everything. It was difficult, and she still continues to be Shanta Kumari, even though she. That's why I call her Shanta. One of the ever cheerful, very dedicated, what you call humble student. Okay, moment I take her name, I'll get obviously extra smile on my face. I don't have to go for power petrol for getting extra smile. Just remember some great human beings, students of CAPS. Okay, one of the terrific student. Okay, her husband Arvind is also a student. Okay, of the CAPS. So entire family is known to me. Brilliant student, brilliant human being, and how you convert your challenges into positive. Okay, one classic example. Shanta Kumari, over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. It was a great introduction. I feel very privileged to come online and talk in front of all these students, CAP students especially. I'm feeling really excited. So as Shetty sir mentioned, so my name is Shanta Kumari still. So, but people at CAPS call me Shantava. There is a reason behind this why they call me Shantava. I'll tell you later. So, I'm currently working with Cargill Business Services. It's been, as mentioned, 7 to 8 years now. I'm into controllership team, handling industrial salt, de-icing salt for North America region. So, first, let me talk about how I got introduced to CAPS. So, I think it is in the year of 2013. My husband brought me to CAPS. I still remember Shetty sir was in IPCC class. He was taking costing. So after the class got over, we entered the room and my husband said, "Sir, she's my wife Shanta and she wants to join IPCC." Sir said, "Which batch you want to attend? So this coming May exam, I want to attend the classes." Sir said, "But almost 60% syllabus are over, but won't you think it's difficult for you to cover up?" I said, "Sir, I have a small kid at home. I think I can still manage because most of the time he'll be sleeping. So I think I can cover up. So please do admit me." So he said, "See, I have no problem. If you're so confident enough, you can just go and join. Please go to office and get your registration done." So when I was just about to get out of the classroom, sir again asked me like, "Your name is Shanta, right? And you have a kid." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you have a kid. So you're already a mother. So Amma means Avva. So let me call you Shantava. So from there, my name just got converted to Shantava. So everybody in CAPS calls me Shantava. If you go back to my friends and say Shanta, nobody will remember me because the moment you say Shantava, they will be able to connect. So in 2013, I completed my IPCC. 2016 May was my first attempt CA final. But unfortunately, I could not clear. As sir mentioned, I was finding it very difficult in costing. So I lost in costing. But in very second attempt, I could clear. But in first attempt, I put in a lot of efforts. There was so much, hard work went for that. But then still, I could not make it. If any one of you ask me, like, you're telling that you've put in so much efforts, but why you still didn't clear? Well, I have an answer. So it's mainly because of poor time management during the exam. So no matter how you study, no matter how you prepare for 6 months, 1 year or 2 years, or for the entire 3 years before you're qualify for your final exams, what matters is how you boil down your answers within those 3 hours, how well you manage your times. So that was the problem I faced during my first attempt. So very second attempt, I could realize my mistakes and I started working on it. So fortunately, I cleared in my second attempt. So in today's competitive professional world, CA adds a huge value to one's life. BCom will help you to go to an entry level, from entry level to a manager level. But post manager level, your higher management or the leadership team requires a qualified people, be it CA, CW, or CMA, a qualified people they look for, because that level, post managerial level, expects that kind of specialization and expertise. So I request each one of you who are here, please take up CA as serious as possible and complete it. Post that, there is absolutely no boundary to your success except your own limitations. And if you ask me, like, how my life at CAPS, it was remarkable journey. For me, CAPS is place of rebirth. It's hub for cultural activities, CAPS Hubba, CAPS Trip, and CAPS Sports. And the way we used to travel in metro trains, the CAPS bands, the t-shirts, the pullovers, and dance. And I still remember Shetty said, cracking jokes on every Saturday's class. It was like power pack, I would say. And I remember Shetty sir lines, catch me if you can. You don't believe how many times I use those lines in my, in my house to my son. Catch me if you can, Baad mein gaya. And then Amico Enterprises. Sir, I don't know whether you still remember, but I even today I just cherish those lines. So I really enjoyed my life in CAPS. And if someone asked me, like, what was your secret to become, a CA? And I would definitely say all these. Like, it was like 365-degree development at CAPS. It's not one reason. I would say, I became a CA. It was like, a pack of the motivational messages what we used to get on a WhatsApp. We had a separate group, WhatsApp group that was, only meant for motivational messages during the exams. So that, that used to give us so much energy throughout the day. So whenever we used to go low, down or low, feeling low, we used to just, pull up our mobile and see those motivational messages from, sir. That helped really a lot. And of course, we never doubted CAPS, its faculties, and their method of teaching. We used to rely only on CAPS materials and institutes study materials, practice manuals, case studies, and RTPs. We absolutely had no connection to the outside world with too many options. It was only CAPS. So that actually helped us, to just concentrate on what is being given and what is being taught in the class. So after after being a qualified CA, now I feel so proud about myself, and because the society gives you so much respect. People think before talking to you, and people think 10 times to before commenting on your numbers. So isn't it so beautiful, dear friends? Because that's a privilege you have being a CA. So I think with this, I really, really miss my CAPS gang, those golden days which I spent in CAPS. Thanking sir is a very small thing to do from my side, but I still take this opportunity to thank my sir for giving me this wonderful CA life. Every day, every second of my life, I enjoy. Today, God has given me so much. I will not say I'm a very successful person. I have everything, but I'm really happy with whatever I have. I can just think of going for a house. I can think of going for a car. Like God has given me that so much energy that I think I have that potential by being a CA. No matter what happens, no matter what is tomorrow, but that CA, the two-letter CA gives you so much energy and so much the life. So, sir, thank you so much. It's all because of you. It's all because of the knowledge transfer you have given it to us. And then it's all because of the kind of motivation you give it to us. So thank you so much, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Thank you so much. First of all, I loved the color chudar what you're wearing. Yellow, Shetty is favorite color.
Your favorite, sir.
Probably,
So only I wore it, sir, to be
I
very
know,
frank.
I know. This is how actually our students are connected, because they want to make Shetty sir happy in all angle. Okay, so these are small matters a lot. Okay, thank you so much, Chandra Kumar. So 2-3 points just out of our short session. First one is time management. I can tell certain personal things also, but it may not be the forum, where she had a lot of family commitment, family issues actually. Maybe some of my friends who are married here, they will understand all these things. So my dear friend, everybody undergoes this phase. Everybody undergoes this phase, sir. Shetty sir is not an exception. Shanta Kumar is not an exception. So Swala is not an exception. Vindhya, Somani may not be an exception. So everybody undergoes this phase. Okay, so you have to enjoy that phase. Point number one. Point number two. So it is almost like a November exam when she wrote. It's like a do or die. Okay, so you have to do it or you have to get back to the normal position. Okay, with so much of pressure. Okay, so writing an examination. Okay, and CA final. Okay, so yes, may obviously time management, one of the most crucial. I think if today time permits, I'm going to talk on time management if our MCs and crew member give me a chance of that. Point number one. So very crucial. The second one is yes, CAPS looks at a 365-degree development. As I keep telling, we are looking at Bharat contribution. We are not looking at just creating CA. Okay, overall development. Even today, I just imagine many chartered accountant after 4 or 5 years they do not remember what they studied. Whereas this girl, at that time also, I remember she was very focused. She remembers suggested answer, RTP, MTP. I'll give it in writing. After 5 years of CA, you will not remember what. Say, there is something called, they will talk about. But this girl, remember everything. That is the, what you call, amount of focus this girl has put. And I have seen her reading the way she was focused. So there is a reason why I called her to. That we have got thousands of CAs. Okay. Yes, everybody is worth calling. But these people are having little extra edge. Okay, when it comes to inspiring the people. Yes, we used to have WhatsApp message group. If you want, we can continue that. There is not a doubt. And one more important point is when you get inside the process, you should never doubt. Not just CAPS. Suppose you're taken up some other matter. You joined a company. Once you join a company, you should not doubt the company, etc. If you doubt, you will not grow. The company may or may not go. That is not relevant, but you will not go. So when you do not have a doubt, otherwise what happens? You come here, oh, there it may be good, there it may be good, then it's waste. It may be good. Nobody denies. I never said we are the best, but I'll always say in the same breath, we are better than the best. When it comes to what you call the overall development, no institute in the world will give you what we are giving. That I can give it in writing. So just follow it, and very, very important. Okay, for all my youngsters listening here, 2 alphabets. Okay, CA to your name gives everything what Shanta Kumar said. It is proven statement. Yes, we are all, including me, we are all from a tough background. We are not such a high-fi background. I reasonably know the background from Shanta Kumar has come. Okay, coming from that, today I want to own a car, I can. I want to have a house, I can. Anything I want, I can. But for that, on 4 to 5 years of dedicated effort, my PUC friends, degree friends, 4 to 5 dedicated effort you put up. You just prefix those 2 alphabets. No, your parents have given some name. Yes, that is for the what you called Janma. But these 2 alphabets which you are adding, no, that is for the better Janma of this thing. Okay, so for that reason, just add these 2 alphabets. You can do whatever you want, and most important, reach the sky, but let the feet be grounded. So chartered accountants, obviously 10 years back. Okay, so she was my student, 2013, she said, 2023. But today also we have the same humble nature. Okay, yes, hundreds of people have gone above me. Okay, so they are above me. But at the end of the day, if you retain that humbleness, no, you will always be respected. So this is what life teaches you. So thank you so much, Shanta Kumari, for your wonderful words. I'm sure all of you are inspired. All students,
thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can unmute and respond, all of you. Are you inspired?
Yes,
sir. All of you enjoying?
Yes,
sir.
Thank you, Shantava. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. It was really so nice of you. Unmute, buddy. You can unmute. Yeah, mute. Yeah, right. Yes, thank you. You are also looking so young, just like the student who we joined. No one can make out that you are a married woman with a 13-year-old son, isn't it? Okay, good. Maybe CAPS impact, you will always be young forever. Okay?
So definitely, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And thanks to everyone and all the very best for your exams.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Arvind as well as your son. Okay? And everybody.
Sure, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
God
sir.
bless you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes. Over to MCs.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a cheerful session and your inspirational words. I'm pretty sure each word of yours will keep us energized and motivated for a much longer time. And just so you know, he still uses all those words, Amico Enterprises, all in the class.
Yes.
That's really nice. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks to everyone. Bye.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
As a part of improving our conversation skills, we had an amazing session by Dr. Rajdeep Manwani sir. It is now the time to know how to bridge the gap between the speaker and the audience. Knowing the expectation and the need of the person in front of whom we are speaking is one of the essential parts of communication. For this, we have with us today an MC morphed into a speaker, all thanks to our training, Harshita Bhatt.
Point to be noted. I was MC before you.
That's awesome. What was that my last sentence?
Congrats.
That's awesome, bro. All thanks to our training, Anta. Awesome. Okay, please continue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Let me know if you can see the screen. Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's me. I'm back again. Okay. So, see, this is also the first time that I've been given any topic like this to talk about. And to be frank, the first time I got to know, I started my general mode is panic mode, okay, when anything new is given to me. But then I was like, okay, wait. So knowing is something like understanding. And what is understanding? Somewhere my English teachers had told me, 5 Ws: when, what, why, where, and how. So I thought maybe, using that approach, I could maybe tell you how you can also understand your audience. So proceeding with that, first, let's get a general introduction about public speaking, okay? No definitions. First, as a public speaker, you will get into your subject. And when I say get into your subject, it means you will understand your subject. You will research about the subject. And later, you get your subject into yourself. Because of your thorough research, you are expected to become an authority of the subject because you will learn so much about the subject. And lastly, you get the subject into the heart of the audience. This means that whatever opinions you've created on the subject, whatever ideas you have gained, whatever innovations you think might arise because of your understanding of the subject, you will communicate with the audience such that they understand. So this means that the subject gets into the heart of the audience and it stays with them. Okay. And another important thing to notice is whenever we start with anything in today's age and generation, first thing is Google. So my first thing was also looking into Google to see if I could get any smart quotes because to be frank, I'm not very good with jokes and all. So, and this quote, I got it about audience and it's truly amazing. And it says that designing a presentation without an audience in mind is like writing a love letter and addressing it to whomever it may concern. This is why audience is very, very important. The reason you're communicating is so that your message get passed on. And it's not enough if it just leaves your mouth. It should get into the heart of the audience. The audience should understand it and they should be able to either implement it in their lives or it should result in some sort of positive mindset or some other change that they feel that it's actually been a good use of their time. And another important misconception that I wish to remove is that in business, there is this popular phrase, customer is king. In public speaking, audience is not king. The audience is not always king because it's you who holds the mic. It's you who has the power and it's you with the message. You are the king. And the audience knows that you have a message to say, which is why they're accumulated. So whatever happens, even if the audience is getting bored with your speech, even if the audience shows that they have better things to do, even if the audience disagrees, it is your responsibility to stand your ground and not change the content of your speech. You can alter it slightly. And when I say alter, it means you can change the way you present your speech to the audience such that it reaches their hearts. But at the same time, you cannot compromise on the quality or the content of your speech. Okay. And I think this can be better understood with some case scenarios. Okay. See, think of a situation where you're addressing a young person or an old person. Okay. What can we take as an example? See, take a situation where there's a family member. That person has left the stove on with the water boiling, and here that person has gone to bed. By the time you walk in and realize that something is off, the water has evaporated, the vessel has become full kala, and you notice and you want to tell that person of the next day because it can result in really serious consequences. So Again, 2 arrow marks. Okay. Say the person who is young is your sister. That's one situation. The person who is old could be your father. If the person you're addressing is your father, you're probably not going to scream at your father saying how irresponsible he is. You're probably going to say, Appa, see, this is very dangerous because, when the vessel gets burnt, it could, really heat up. It could blast. Really bad things could happen. And you'll try to approach the rational part of his brain. Whereas if your sister, especially if it's your younger sister, you really won't care. You'll just be mad at them for being so irresponsible. And you're going to scold and scold and scold and scold. And that poor thing is probably going to cry and listen to you because she adores you. So based on who your audience is, based on whether it is your father or your younger sibling, your approach changes drastically, even though the situation is more or less the same. Because you change the way you speak. And one thing about elders is, or about younger people is, if the person who is elder, they have certain mindsets that they're already used to, and they are not willing to listen that they're wrong about many things. Which is why whenever you start scolding them or whenever you start saying that they're wrong in a very violent sort of way, a barrier immediately goes up and they're not going to be willing to listen to you after that point. Which is why you need to approach the rational part of the brain and kind of slither your way in so that they understand. Whereas for younger ones, if you, tell them very nicely, approaching the rational part of the brain, they will not listen. They need it the hard way. Similarly, take a situation where you're addressing people from different economic backgrounds. Okay, let's say the topic is, say something like, the rich have too much wealth. Okay, this is like a very important topic. It has a lot of scope because, okay, we went to Mumbai recently. Okay, and there we went to this building called the Antilia, owned by Mukesh Ambani, 27 floors house in town. It's like one of the prime posh localities of Mumbai. That family is probably going to have 20 people, 30 people max, and they need 27 floors to live in. So many, I think 10 plus floors are only for cars. And there are people in Dharavi slums who don't have proper roofs over their heads. So it is a very valid topic that you're addressing. Now, think again, 2 arrow marks. Your audience could either consist of millionaires or your audience could consist of workers. Okay. If the audience consists of millionaires, rather than outright blaming them for saying, for their workers' plight, and you'd rather speak diplomatically, telling them, see, the workers have been putting in a lot of work. The workers are not having enough to fulfill the basic needs and necessities of their life, let alone, the extra wants and luxuries that millionaires are able to afford. And you'd rather approach the emotional part of the millionaires to ask them to, maybe make conditions better for workers or to ask them to donate. However, if your rally consists of workers themselves and your job is to get them fired up for a rally, you won't resort to diplomacy. You'd outright blame the rich for hiding, for stealing, and you'd probably tell the workers that the rich had plenty of time to change. They've had decades, centuries to change, and they haven't changed. And this is why the workers should seize rights from themselves. Again, the situations are similar, but the way you approach people is going to be drastically different. So even though the tone, the general aura, the speeches are different, the topic is the same, correct? Similarly, if the audience is varied, that is, okay, let's take another situation. Say the audience consists of, the audience is an intellectual audience, okay? They've come for some kind of webinar, but it consists of people from ages 18 to 80. Because there's a wide range of difference in the age groups, you will have to create, ideally what you have to do is create several subsegments within the audience, okay? And after creating the subsegments within the audience, you will not try to cater to each of the subsegments. You will first link the audience by the reason for which they have come, the intellectual seminar, whatever it is. So the reason, the why takes precedence here. And only after that, if you're giving any jokes, if you're giving any anecdotes from your life or the life of Mahatma Gandhi or your neighbor or your neighbor's dog or whatever anecdotes you want to give, you will try to connect it to each of the subgroups. Say, the youngsters, the middle-aged people, the old people, such that no one feels left out and no one's, standing there looking at the stars thinking, okay, I don't relate with what they're saying. Now, moving on to the next slide. Now, researching the who, that is researching the audience, this becomes very important. Okay, and for this, I know this is a little dry, but you will need to get the general idea of the demographics. That is, their age group, their political inclinations, if your speech is going to be politically charged, their race, their gender. And how do you do this? You're probably going to get to the spot early and converse with the audience. You're going to talk to them and you're going to ask, how is life? Yeah, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And get a general feel as to what the audience wants, as to who the audience are, so that you can tailor your speech accordingly. If you cannot meet the audience at all, then you're probably going to get information from the organizers as to who the audience are. Always, it's very important, okay? Before the session, interact with the audience. Gauge their interest and involvement with our topic. Okay, I'm going to stop the share at this point because there's something I need to say. Once what happened in my college during, I think, the very, very first week of college was, see, there were a series of seminars going on, and well, to be frank, I had no interest in any of them. I did not want to be in the seminars. My mother had sent me to college because she didn't want me at home. She was saying, she was like, I have paid for the college fees. It is your duty to go. And once I went there was a girl who looked approximately my age standing. And she asked me, do you know where the principal is? And I told, no, I don't. Apparently, there's a seminar and I have absolutely no interest. What do these college people think? Do they think, I mean, we're CA students, we have so much to do, and they're actually burdening us with all this. I have absolutely no interest. Why are they keeping all these waste events and all? Okay. And what happened was, so she nodded and then she looked at me for 1 second and then she goes, yeah, I am a speaker. And she was, well, to be frank, I hid my face behind my back for the rest of the session. But, think of it from her angle. But she knew that I was a CA student and that I was not interested in the session. And she somehow could change certain parts of her speech to maybe give me indirect tones or to address my problems in a particular way. So learning about your audience becomes very important. And for that, you really need to converse with them. Okay. Next slide. The second most important thing in a speech is the reason you're there. Okay. So a good speech is like a pencil. It needs to have a point. So if you're at a speech for a political rally, then you need to tell them why you're there. You need to probably have a lot of political inclination. You need to be strong with whatever opinions you put across. And if it's an intellectual gathering, then you need to be very intellectual. And if it's a rally, then you probably need to be very well versed about everything that's considered woke, say about the LGBTQIA plus community. So the why of the speech is very important. If you keep beating around the bush, then the audience will beat their seats and they will leave wherever they're sitting. The next important thing is understanding the facial expressions of the audience. Whatever I said before is important, but I don't think it is as important as during the speech, how you approach the audience. Is the audience understanding what you're saying? And for that, your facial expressions are extremely, extremely important. The most important would probably be whether, the audience are yawning or not. A single yawn, isolated yawn is fine because, maybe that person has problems in life. Maybe that person has a habit of yawning. It's okay. But if there are a series of people who are yawning, then you have an issue and you will have to liven your presentation up. So Is the audience showing sadness where they're supposed to show sadness? Are they feeling righteous anger when you're talking about something? Are they scared when you give them distressing facts? When you give them a statistics, are they confused or are they thoughtful? Do they show contempt because you're stuttering in a presentation? Are they surprised by certain things? Are they making weird faces because they're not able to understand? You need to know everyone's facial expressions, and you need to be able to apply it as and when you're talking so that you can change your speech accordingly to fit the audience's needs. Body language is also important, but among all this, I think the most important would be the body language which shows that the audience is bored. Yeah, exactly. So if the audience is holding their heads in their hands, if they're doing this, putting their heads down, if they're talking to the nearby person, if they're discussing across seats sometimes, all of this indicates that either the audience is not interested in what you have to say, or that they are interested, but sometimes they may have other things going on, in which case you need to change your line of sight from whoever is distracting you to somewhere else. The next thing that you need to consider is mindset. And let me tell you why mindset is very, very important, because mindsets take a very, very, very long time to build, and they're not easy to change. There are people with a very conservative mindset. There are people on the other extreme end with a very open mindset. There are people with very mixed mindset. You could say that, they move along with the population. They're conservative about some things. They're open about some things. And there are people with what I call a cranky mindset. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮೈಂಡೆಡ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮೈಂಡೆಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. So those kind of people will also be there. So based on all this, if you understand the mindset of your audience, you should alter your speech. Because again, what happens with mindset is, since it is so properly entrenched in your audience, in their minds, see, it's probably something that has been passed down from their great grandparents to their grandparents to their parents to them, and then they've probably passed that on to their children as well. So it's something that's not going to go away. And if they're not willing to listen, they're going to again erect this wall, and again, whatever you say is not going to reach them, and your purpose will not be served. Another thing that the speaker needs to remember is what the audience expects from the speaker. If the audience consists of, say, doctors who have not come for an intellectual discussion, but who have just come at the end of the day to relax themselves, to maybe have a laugh, then the speaker should give a laugh instead of giving them a lecture. Similarly, if they've come for a purely intellectual, theoretical physics discussion, then lots of jokes and maybe lots of life stories may not be very welcome. And the next thing is cultural stuff. So for this, actually, I want some of you to unmute and tell me what these indicate for Indians in general. I won't tell you what it indicates in other countries.
You.
Which is me.
You. Superb or cool. Yo.
Yo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is yo, the rock-on symbol. Let me get, okay. And this is?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Right? This one?
God forbids where or what is it?
Here, this one.
That's what.
No idea?
Wishing luck.
Tutu tikitu.
Tutu tikitu.
Tutu tikitu.
Fingers crossed.
Promise.
Promise. Yeah, promise also. This one? This is normal.
This one.
Yeah. It's this. What is this called? It's an action though. Pointing. Pointing. And this one?
Cool. Superb.
This one?
Peace.
Now you won't believe me if I say what it actually, this is what it means in India. Okay. I've not even put, I know what middle finger means in India. That's why I've not put it there. But apparently in certain countries such as Brazil, this one, that is the rock-on symbol and cool symbol and the superb symbol in Greece, and the fingers crossed symbol, the thumbs up symbol, all depict certain parts of the human body, which is why they're considered extremely bad to use in those countries, and they're considered equivalent of the middle finger. And pointing is considered extremely, extremely rude. In Malaysia, to the extent that I think there's a Disney park or something there, and there are Disney employees. And the Disney employees there have to use two fingers to point, because pointing with one finger is considered that rude. They're especially trained not to use one finger. Similarly, I think in Australia, this peace symbol also denotes something like equivalent to the middle finger. So even though these symbols are so widely used in India and also in some Western countries, they mean something vastly, vastly different in other countries. And if you're going to be a public speaker, you need to be mindful about all these differences. So better yet, do not use finger gestures. General body language is fine. But unless you're very well versed with the cultural superstitions or cultural inhibitions of certain countries, then do not use finger gestures. Okay. About the audience. This is very important. The audience is very, 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 very fickle. It means that, once they blow this side, the other time they blow that side. They're like the wind. They have no direction. Okay. See, don't get me wrong. The audience can be really, really good. And sometimes they are. I mean, there was what happened once was my friend in 10th grade. It was the first time I think she was getting into public speaking. And she got through the first round of elocution, the second round of elocution, everything went beautifully. But what happened in the third round is she was facing a crowd of 500 plus, almost our entire, batch. And I think she started fine. And then halfway through the speech, she freaked out and stopped. And everyone started clapping. The entire audience started clapping. And then she felt worse. But then she realized the audience wasn't clapping to make her feel bad, but they were trying to encourage her so that, she could get more, get in her zone once again and continue. And she did. After she understood what the audience was doing, she felt really happy. And then she was able to pick up and continue. But sometimes the audience can also be really, really, really bad. This, unfortunately, that was her experience. What happened to me was, I think when I was in 4th grade or something, I was supposed to give a speech, again, elocution, and I also forgot. Okay, halfway through the speech, after saying the number of people, I forgot what I had to say. And after that, when you forget, it's very bad because your mind is completely blank and you're just staring at the unkind faces of so many people who are judging you in your mind. So when that happens, you don't get the courage to get up and continue. So in such a situation, what you would ideally do is look at the wall. Okay, look at the wall, shift your focus away from the audience, shift their focus away from their unfeeling eyes, and continue. So there are 3 situations that I found were very appropriate because they happen a lot. In fact, they happen in every speech. See, one is sometimes the energy level may drop. Okay. And how do you know the energy level is dropping? People are starting to talk. People are starting to, kind of slack off. And that is when you know that the audience is losing interest. Correct. And you should start with either an anecdote. An anecdote is a short story from your life or the life of some other famous personality, or a general story that you have, say from even Aesop's fables works, okay? Even general fairy tales is fine. Or you ask the audience a thought-provoking question or give them a startling statistic. Anything that makes the audience shake their minds and think. The second situation is when there is a really, really distracting person in the audience. And when I say distracting, I mean, there are people who do this. Okay, yeah, so you're looking at them and then go. And then when you look at them, they just. Okay, it's as a speaker, it really scares you because you don't know what you're doing wrong. And on stage, it's like everything. That is also like an exam. It is full gada gada moment. Okay, it doesn't matter how many speeches you have given. On stage, no matter what, you're shivering like a leaf only. Your legs are shaking, your hands are shaking. You're just trying not to panic. So when you see people doing all this kusu kusu and all, and sometimes there are people who are, writing in each other's hands. And there are sometimes, mothers trying to make their children shut up. That's when you need to know to ignore. Okay, you need to ignore. You need to look away from them, look towards, search in the audience for someone who is actively listening to you. There will be people who are actively listening to you. Look at them, make eye contact with them, and focus on them. They're nodding, yes, no. Look at them, yes, no. Okay. And if there's really no one in the audience that you can actually focus on, look at the wall. Look at the wall, look at the sky, wherever. Okay. But do not look at the person who was distracting you, because even if the reasons are genuine, the mere fact that they're doing all these things will really send you into a panic mode, and that will be bad for whatever presentation you're giving, whatever the situation. The third situation is when they give the bored look. Okay. Again, it's similar to when the energy level drops. So another thing that you can do is change the screen. If it's just a PPT that's being played, you can stop the PPT from being played, ask them again. You can ask them questions, or you can interest them in some sort of conversation. And then once the energy level more or less returns, you can go back to the presentation. That's how you can keep your audience engaged. After that, my next part is good language skills. Okay. I have thought about this a lot, and there are actually really only two parts that this has. One is extremely good grammar, and the second is vocabulary. So language consists of grammar and vocabulary. This all of us know. And in order to better our grammar, there is a process which I will come to later. And in order to increase our vocabulary, the main thing that you need to do is read. Okay. I'll tell you why reading is so important. It's because even though we talk a lot, most of the words that we use in spoken English or the spoken aspect of any language, the written language is generally something else entirely. You tend to use a lot more words that you would not use while speaking. Even me, when I write something, there are so many words that come out of, that come through my pen that I didn't know that I knew, but they come when I write. So all the authors who've written or penned various novels, any book for that matter, over the years, those books are such a source of knowledge, and they give you a very good knowledge about the vocabulary that you need to employ. And they give you the usage also. So slowly you can more or less start incorporating it into your language. And about the grammar, yeah, there are actually absolutely no shortcuts. The first important thing is you need to listen, which is a very, 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 very rare virtue in today's age and generation, because I'm not telling everyone, I only don't listen. Okay. It is a constant complaint with my sister that I don't listen to her. It is a constant complaint with, my grandmother that my grandmother doesn't listen to me. No one listens. And which is why it's so important. The more you listen, the more you can analyze and make patterns in your mind. And the more you can understand. And when I say listen, don't listen with subtitles. Then you read only the subtitles. You don't look at anything that's happening on the screen. Ideally, if you're watching, say, a TV show, then you need to have someone next to you who knows the language, and you need to ask them what something means. And that kind of overlaps with analysis. And later, after learning all this, you will speak the language. You have to imitate how they're pronouncing the words. You need to speak, and you should not care about how people perceive you the first time you speak. That's also very important, because the moment you start feeling ashamed to speak the language, then that's where your journey of learning the language ends, because you won't proceed further. The next is, like I said, reading, because there's so much in books, so many words that we normally don't employ by speaking, and that makes your vocabulary better. And what happens when your vocabulary becomes better is what you would normally say in 10 sentences, you probably can condense it to one sentence, because you've used words that mean the same. Later, you should start thinking in that language. This also I read somewhere. The moment you know that you've really internalized the language is when you stop differentiating between the language when it is being told or spoken to you. What it means is, see, let's say Shati sir, it's actually the proper example. Shati sir is talking in class and he often switches between English and Kannada, correct? So generally what happens in our brains is, because we're so used to English and Kannada, we probably don't know when Shati sir is shifting from English to Kannada, because in our brains, it is just the general flow of understanding that's coming to us. And lastly, preparation. Okay. Because it doesn't matter how good your vocabulary is, it doesn't matter how good your language is, it doesn't matter how good your grammar is. It is only proper preparation which prevents poor performance. Okay. Because if your flow of thought isn't, in a flow, if your movement of words isn't as per what they want to hear, then there is really no point of communicating. And I think this is going to be my very last slide and probably the most important lesson. And for this, there is nothing related to words that I have. Okay. Okay. This is a life experience that happened very recently, again in Mumbai. So we had been to Elephanta Caves in the night. Okay. And we were coming back and we were on a boat. We saw the Gateway of India and Taj from the sea. It was beautiful. And my hair it had become a halo around my head because of all the wind. And we really, really, really wanted to use the washroom. Pragya, are you there? Because, yeah, we did it together. So if Pragya is there, can you raise your hand? Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I'm telling this, okay? Okay, so we really wanted to use the washroom. And you know how public toilets are. Whatever is there in Karnataka, it's the same in Maharashtra, okay? Public toilets everywhere are bad. So we didn't want to risk urinary tract infections. So we wanted to go to a good public toilet. And which is why we decided to go to, there's a hotel, a 5-star hotel called the Trident, okay? It's beautiful. It's just near Gateway of India. It's near this Kolabe area, near Marine Drive. It is where Americans, all the embassy people come, okay, to stay. It is, that level hotel, tiny level hotel, okay. And we decided to use the washroom there. And you know how we looked? Halo around our head, full hair flying. And I was sweating. My kajal, I'd worn kajal like this, okay? It had gone full down because of all the sweat. My beautiful black pants were dirty because I had, in the Elephanta Caves, there's a lot of mud and sand inside the caves, and we'd sat there posing to take pictures. So I was dusty. My black pants were dirty, but we really needed to use the washroom. So we walked in the compound, very confident. We started, we held our head high. We didn't care how we looked. We started looking down on everyone like this. Our height didn't matter. We just like going like this, as if, we knew no matter how we look, we were supposed to be there. And then, the lady at the entrance, she comes and she says, Namaste. And we're like, oh God, is she going to, throw us out at this point? But no, she took our phones and then she let us in through the, the checking machine and all. And we went in. In front of me, there was a blonde-haired tall man and a blonde-haired tall woman and 2 blonde-haired twin children. And they actually looked like they'd come from an embassy. Okay, I'm serious. And they were going ahead of me. And here I look like, Shurpanaki. And they're going ahead and I'm at the back and I almost bumped into one of their children. The sweater almost fell down. But then I didn't want to turn back because I knew if I turned, I would laugh. Okay, because I'm very bad at lying. So I continued ahead. We had no idea where the washroom was, but we continued. We started searching for the washroom, but, full look on our face. And after we reached the washroom, my aunt went, when there were 3 washrooms, my aunt went in one direction, my cousin went in another direction, and there was another washroom there. Okay. And the other washroom, I tried to open it. So it went almost full way. So I thought there was no one inside. And then I stopped and I thought, okay, might there be someone inside? But then again, I kind of bent it. And then I started hearing noises from inside. And then it came, I just rushed this side. I stood in front of the mirror and I again started staring up as if, again, I was meant to be there. And this girl comes out of the washroom and then she goes like, and then I look at her, I'm like, okay, and just, pretending. We were totally faking it. And then we took a picture and we came out of the washroom. Why I told you this is, see, we looked horrible. There was no question about it. And I don't know if the guards had a question about, whether we should enter or not. But I think that because of the confidence level with which we entered the compound, they couldn't say anything to us. No one could get to know that we were just using, 5-star hotels as public toilets. So I guess my what I want to say at the end of the day is that no matter whether you know your audience or not, whether you've undertaken a proper study of the audience or not, it doesn't matter whether your grammar skills are amazing or your vocabulary is amazing. As long as you have the confidence to stand on stage and deliver your speech, I don't think anything equals it, because not many people even get there. There's a very popular proverb or quote, I think. The worst speech you'll ever give is the one you'll never give. So the very fact that you've stood in front of the audience with that confidence, with that bravery and determination, and you've taken, that daring to give the speech is what sets you apart. So always remember, all of this is important, okay? Knowing your audience, language skills, everything is important. But nothing comes second to confidence. Like I said, every time you go on stage, see, I have been going to stage ever since I was in first grade. Okay. Ever since I was 6 years old. Every year I've been on stage for some or the other reason. And even today, even now, if you ask me to speak, I feel scared. If you ask me to go to the stage, I will still stand there and my legs will shake like anything. But somewhere you need to take that bravery, you need to take that step, and you need to know that whatever happens, what is the worst that can happen? You tried at the end of the day, isn't it? So I guess that brings me to the end of my presentation, and I hope that you all have a wonderful 3 days of SLC, and I hope whatever I told will help you. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Hashita, for a wonderful presentation. Sagar, where are you, man? Yeah.
I'm here. The next game will be name the song or country, where few emojis will be shown on the screen and the participants have to guess the song or the country.
So I would request Chinmay to take over the stage and present her presentation about all the emojis. All the participants who would want to participate can just, is it like a captain-based game, Chinmay?
Each team, please send one representative. From team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, team 5, team 6, team 7, team 8. Be quick. Points will be deducted if you have not participated. Please be quick. All teams there. Team 1, team 2, team 3. Okay.
So each team, okay, one member, and you have WhatsApp group. So they can help you out in your WhatsApp group. They can help you out, but answer has to be given only by the person who has raised the hand here. Is it clear? Now all, volunteers make a note of it, okay? And 8 team members, okay? I think you should write your team names. All of you, please rename yourself at least tomorrow. That is okay. Please rename yourself with the team numbers, okay? So team number should be there, right? And is it the fastest finger first?
Yes, sir. It's a fastest
finger. So now all of you lower the hand. Only these 8 people who have raised the hand can raise the hand now. Nobody else should raise the hand. If anybody else raises the hand, they will get -5 as per.
Sir, 1 minute. We could actually spotlight them since there are only 8.
Okay, right.
We get to know.
What, yeah?
Other volunteers, please spotlight them.
Raise the hand, then so that ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. Yes, I think it is done. Mohammed Roshan. Yes. Okay, all of you lower the hand quickly. One demo torchinama.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Lower the hand. Now, only when you know the answer, you should raise the hand. Okay. If you don't know the answer, don't raise the hand. And if you raise the hand and tell the answer, +10. If you raise the hand, if you tell the wrong answer, -5. Clear? Okay. And if it passes on to the next team, again, I think how much? 10 +5.
-5 for the team that passed. -5 for the team that passed and +5 for the team that answered.
Yes. So +10 first answer, -5. Then pass adre +5, -5. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Name the song or country. One demo torsiya?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We start?
Yes, please.
Screen visible?
Yes.
Okay.
So it is not. It is just for fun. Yeah.
Huh.
Madam Rishika.
Yes.
Unmute madam.
Israel.
That's right.
Correct. So you should tell name the song name the country. Now lower the hand. Yeah, lower the hand quickly. Yes. Now it is only for those 8 participants. So you can take the help of your family groups, but ensure that you know.
You are the one raising the hand and not the other.
Start one.
Yes. The actual round starts now.
Name the song or name the country. Super. Very good. So if they're not able to answer, it means so it's a good one. Yes, Nitya raised the hand. Yes, Nitya. Unmute.
Tokyo.
Dubai.
Dubai. Very good. So team 5 opens the account is -5.
Okay.
Very
Next.
good. Excellent. Yeah. Unique. Yes. Rishika, Bhuwana, Sricharan. Rishika first. Unmute.
Wales.
That's the right answer.
Okay, Wales is the right answer. Team, your team, Mama? Team
6.
1.
Team 6.
Team 1 is 6 star.
6.
Team 6.
6. Team 6 opens the account with +10. Next. Next one. Amazing. It all improves your intellectual skills. Akanksha,
Yes,
team 1.
Peru.
Which sounds Peru.
That's the right answer.
Right answer. Super.
Congrats,
+10.
team 1.
Excellent. Next. Pair. Brilliant. Next. Brilliant one. Brilliant collection. Hats off to the volunteers. 2 members.
Yes, Rishika.
Rishika, Sricharan, Nitya. Rishika, unmute.
Basque.
No.
Sricharan. So one second. So Rishika's team is team 6, alva? -5. Okay. Sricharan, you want to answer?
Bali.
Yes, that's the right answer.
Team 8. It is the +5. It is name the song irbodu. Other name the country. Brilliant job, crew. Nothing you repeated almost. I don't remember anyone of this. Excellent. Where else you find it? No one? Okay. So question passed on to general public. General public want to answer with no points. Anybody want to answer? You can raise your hand. If you know the answer. Okay. Tell the answer.
Panama.
Pan. Super. Excellent one. Brilliant. Yes. Use your brain. All intellectual students. Yes. Team 1, Akanksha. Unmute, ma.
Papayu.
Okay. Anybody else want to try? Meg Fatima. Okay. Meg Fatima. Unmute.
Iceland.
Come again?
Iceland.
Poland.
Okay, Poland. So, okay, right. So, I think both of them will lose 5 points each. So, team 1 although team 1 -5. Then, Nimjavadama, team 4. Team 4 -5. Next. Done?
This one. Okay.
Good, enjoying. All of you are enjoying the games. We are two important aspects. One is time management, if time permits, and obviously air crash. An amazing game will be there. That's it. So unmute all of you. All of you are enjoying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Those who are really hungry, you can eat. Otherwise, wait. 10 o'clock.
Time for songs.
Okay. Mohammed Roshan, first one.
That's absolutely right.
Hiriye, na? Okay, right.
Yes.
ರೋಷನ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ನಿಂದು? ಟೀಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಕು. ಟೀಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹೇಳು ರೋಷನ್. ಟೀಮ್
3, sir.
ಟೀಮ್ 3 +10. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಎಕ್ಸಲೆಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಡ್ಬೇಕು. In my control. Yes. See Charan.
Charandi.
कैसे हुआ?
Ado. Sing the song.
कैसे हुआ? ट्यून ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
कैसे हुआ.
+10. Super.
Next.
Done. Next.
Yes, Akanksha.
Akanksha. Vishnuta is not a team member.
Kanyakumari.
Yes, that's the right answer.
Okay. Akanksha. Super. Team 1. Kashmir. Kanyakumari. Next. Use the brain. All film ನೋಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದಿಶ ಟೀಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಬೇಕು, ನಾಟ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್. Others cannot raise the hand. Yeah. Vedasri, I think she's there, alva?
Yes, sir, she's spotted.
Vedasri, Amma.
Chidi
ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Not sure. Next, anybody else? Mohammad Roshan.
Chitiya kalayya ve.
Chimai?
Chidiya.
Vedasri ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೋ.
Roshan said Chidiya.
Team 3 alva? So +10. Plus 10 or +5?
+5. Next.
Yes, Rishika.
tipu tipu barasa pani.
ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾಯ್ತು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೀಮ್ ನಂಬರ್? 6.
6.
+10. Next. ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ? ಓಕೆ, ಜನರಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್. ಅನೂಪ್ ಹೇಳೋ.
ಸರ್, ಶೀಲಾ ಕಿ ಜವಾನಿ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Anybody else want to try? Okay, ಏನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್?
ಶೀಲಾ ಕಿ ಜವಾನಿ.
Okay, public member, very good, excellent. Anup, he's a new student at CAPS. Next. Yes, Fatima.
Tai fish.
That's right.
Tai fish. Okay, Fatima is team 4 +10.
Sing no, Fatima.
Very kind Tai fish. Very kind Tai fish.
Okay.
Next. Last 2. Sri Charan, Akanksha. Charan.
तेरे वास्ते फलक से मैं चांद.
Thank you.
Charan, the other team number?
Next.
Charan, team ಯಾವುದು?
8.
8. Next.
Last song.
Yes.
Akanksha.
एक ही नजर में तुम जादू कर दिया.
पहली नजर में, but
okay, yeah.
What about a point? Should I give them?
No.
The song is right.
Okay, we'll give +5. +5 ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, because something
Yes.
wrong, something right. Okay, we'll. So one niche. Let me see the position now.
Yes, sir.
Team 8 with the 25. So team 1 with the 20, 25, 20. Then this is 15. Okay, so 15 is there. How many teams you want to select? 3,
3. Top 3.
Okay, now we have team 5 with the -5. Team 5 is the minus. Team 6 is the 15. Team 1 with the 25, 20. team 8 is 25, then team 4 is 5, then team 3 with 15. So now the song is only for team 6 and team 3. Or marks participate. So team 8 and team 1 has already won.
Yes,
So
sir.
right. So team 8 is the winner, the first prize. Then team 1 is the second prize. And next team 6 and team 3 get competition. Anywhere anything missed?
Yes, sir.
All of you lower than only team 3 and team 6. Quick. Where are you?
Okay. I'll start.
Yes, please.
It need not be a song.
Team 3, team 6. Matra.
Yes, team 6.
Rishika.
Thailand.
That's absolutely right.
Right. So team 6 wins. That's it.
That was amazing, guys. Congratulations to
Yeah.
all.
So 2, 3 for general public.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it's open to anyone. So except those 8 participants. Our Madagila. 8 participant bit. Yeah. Any general public want to answer? You can raise that. Yes, Jenny, what's up?
Finland.
Huh?
He told Finland.
Finland. Okay, Shekhar. Right. Next.
Same Finland, sir.
Next. General public. Lower the hand quickly.
Next.
Yes, Vishnu.
Romania.
No.
Next, Mongolia, Bulgaria, Tanmay, but
Korea.
Anup.
It is Romania. Sorry.
Hey, it is Romania.
I read it as Botswana.
Romania is the right answer. Okay, right. Vishnuta. Next. Saku.
Yes, sir.
Well done, all the participants. Moving forward. So every person we come across today has said that they have got some or the other sort of pressure and find it difficult in managing time. Sagar, what do you think is the best remedy for this?
For all the solutions, for all the problems, there is only one solution. Teachers.
Nice, nice. Which teachers?
750 ml.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಇವತ್ತು ವೀಕ್ ಡೇ ಸರಿ then tell me what is the second best remedy?
Teachers.
ಯಾವುದು ಈ ಸತಿ 30 ml ಅಥವಾ ಫುಲ್ ಬಾಟಲ್?
ಚೀ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ಗೇನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. The only teacher as a remedy I know is Shetty sir.
I welcome to his own stage now C.A. Chandrasekhar Shetty, who is going to help us manage our time.
Okay, anyhow, so it is not my stage, it is the CAPS Foundation and CAPS stage. And every time when you people say Shetty sir, it is not Shetty sir, it is the team. Okay, so you people are doing it, I'm just a guest appearance. Okay, so since very less time is available, I'll be talking only about time management. So I want to put some stress on that so that tomorrow we'll discuss about stress management. Okay. A beautiful quote again, what I read, probably I think after the Nanjangud event, it's more apt. Calmness is a human superpower. I repeat, calmness is a human superpower. The ability to not overreact or take things personally keeps your mind clear and you'll always be at peace. With this, let us straight away get into the time management. The words of the great Ratan Tata ji. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. How strange it is. We wish to wear high brands, but we feel most comfortable in pajamas. We wish to sit in Taj and Marath while elite people, but we enjoy roadside tea with friends and with the people we love. We wish to own big cars and go on long drives, yet we talk our heart out only while walking down a long road. We have 64 GB iPods filled with songs, but sometimes a song on the radio brings a smile that cannot be compared. So, my dear friends, time management is one of the most crucial aspects of human development. If you want to be successful in life, you want to reach the top in life, you need to learn the time management. I remember someone telling, okay, So Modi ji government, the central government. Okay, I'm a political. Okay, great fan of Modi ji because he is for the country. But otherwise, I don't belong to any political party as such. Okay. Otherwise, देश के लिए Modi ji anytime, no doubt about it. So Modi ji has made a rule. Minister and obviously minister's PS are supposed to attend some meeting. So 9 o'clock is the meeting. Obviously, PS will come a little earlier than the ministers. Okay. So couple of meetings. It so happened that PS have been made to sit in the front and ministers have been made to sit in the back. Okay, because they didn't maintain the time. This is what our prime minister is. This is what the respect for time is all about. So managing the time. Would you like to read my book on time management? So these are blank. I just saved your 3 hours. Okay. So, so this is about time management. Next, very interesting. You can see the next slide. Apt for all of us. Those who have time, stand in line here. Those who don't have time, stand in line here. So you can understand where the rush is. Okay. So Modi ji has time for everything, but we don't have time for anything, isn't it? Life and time are the world's best teachers. Life teaches us to make good use of time, and time teaches us the value of life. So both are complementing each other, corollary to each other, go hand in hand. How to manage time? Very simple. So whether you're a student, whether you're a office going person, etc., go for this kind of analytical skills. Create to-do list. I always write down everything what has to be done. Okay. I know people call me intelligent. I don't accept it. But I'm intelligent to keep the things, everything in a secondary memory. I always have a diary next to me. Every time I keep writing whatever has to. Because why unnecessarily I have to burden my brain? There's no necessity. To that extent, I'm intelligent. Okay. I always write to-do list. Okay. So then evaluate the urgent tasks. You know that important, urgent. Prioritize things. Sometimes it may so happen that all the work looks like a important, urgent, but still you have to prioritize. Set the goals, filter the notifications, then be flexible. So one of the most beautiful things in life. So I read one book in Kannada. Okay. Ashishtininda Badikinanta. People call me a person of discipline. When I saw the title, Ashishtininda Badikin, live with this indiscipline, I was what stupid. But wow. Now I say in Namanagar also, wow. Because it doesn't say, okay, you should have an indisciplined throat. But don't put so much of discipline that it itself will become a pressure on you. Okay. Early morning, 6 o'clock, 6:30, puja 8 o'clock, don't have. To some extent, have little bit flexibility. Anganta or 6:45 class and 7:30 banbido, that's why. So he says, 2 hours. There are certain things has to happen as per discipline. Certain things can happen, okay, with the indiscipline also. So plan accordingly so that you don't have unnecessary pressure in life. Flexibility. Then to the extent possible, try to go for automation of certain things. Certain things you don't have to do it. It happens by itself. Manage the stress. Tomorrow we discuss. Enhance the workflows. So ABC analysis, what we learn in CA course. What is A category? You do it. B category, you tell your next person to do it. C category, I think anybody can do it. Clarity of communication. Extremely important. Okay. Communicate the things in the best way and manage the project. And wherever possible, delegate. Many people try to do everything by themselves. Now look at this SLC. So yes, initially it was done by all the seniors. Then over a period of time, some seniors. Now almost this SLC, hardly any seniors have pitched in, including me. I told this young team, you do it. And they are doing it. They are doing, trust me, one of the best SLC as of now in the last several, SLC. First day of SLC has gone exceptionally well. Okay. So they are doing very well, preparing very well. Learn delegating. You have to trust them and delegate, and they will do what you want. So for managing the time, what are the time management problems? It is not about the time. It is that we don't have proper goal setting. Or we keep on procrastination. Okay. Or poor organization skills. Unnecessary anxiety. Don't get into that. For mastering the time, whatever I told in the previous case, okay, you have to follow the same slide. Yeah, very important, which all of us would have learned in our life. Every work of us, okay, should fall in any of these 4 quadrants. Important, urgent. Your exam is in May. It is important for all of you. Preparing is also urgent. Okay. Next, it is important, not urgent. Marriage, on a serious note, may be important. Okay. But not urgent. You can wait for 2-3 years. Okay. Next, not important, but urgent. Maybe movie, you have booked the ticket of movie at 10:30 show. Urgent it is. It is urgent. But if you don't go also, hero, heroine will not die. It's okay. Even if they die, what's the big deal? We are there, heroes. Okay. So there are last one, not important, not urgent. Some concert you are planning to go, or some book which may not be relevant for education. It is not important, not urgent. So every job of you put it in one of the 4 quadrants, and you'll be able to manage the time absolutely perfectly well. Absolutely perfectly well. Right. So I learned from my yoga madam, okay, Lata madam. Moment I get up, okay, so this is what I followed for last, I think at least 1.5 decade. Moment I get up, so I'll just hold my nose. All of you check, okay, so you'll not be having proper breathing in through both the nostrils actually throughout the day, okay. So now it may be early morning especially, one nose will be blocked, one more will be open, reasonably. And both will have been blocked, Andre, you would not have been able to get up. Someone else would have come and would have lifted. That's a different story. Okay, don't try. So one nostril. So assuming left nostril is open. Okay, so I keep my left leg down and visualize what are the things I have to do in a day. So today morning I decided, okay, intermediate classes. So some official commitment there. So there are some what you call CAPS Foundation related pending work from my side. Then I had a class. Then I have SLC. So all those things I planned. Now after this I have a meeting. Everything I planned. And then I put 7 steps towards north. This is a simple principle which Madam has told, and I followed it. 99.99% whatever I planned in the morning, I have completed the job. Okay. So this is called goal setting. So like mission, vision, etc. I have to become a CA. That's the ultimate goal. Before that, I have to write what called my CA final exam, CA inter exam, foundation exam. Each year goal. So today's goal. So I have next week I have to be somewhere. I know. But today, what I should do, you have to plan accordingly. So your time management will happen accordingly. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ flexibility ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. That's it. Create a daily schedule. Figure out how you are currently spending your time. Prioritize wisely. Group similar tasks together. Wait instead of wasting time. Avoid the urge to multitask. Urgent ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Assign the time limits to task. Everything you have to have some time limit. Okay. Keep some buffers and learn to say no. Many people suffer because ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ okay sir, yes sir, Namanagara, so somewhere you should learn to say no, but ensure that if you're telling no to your parents or some people like me, and maintain distance also. Yakande one side of your face may suddenly grow very fat. Okay, then get organized and eliminate distractions. Unwanted distractions, what you eliminate. Okay, what is the importance of time management? It reduces the stress, it improves your sense of achievement, increases energy, increasing productivity, achieving the goal, and it is an important life skill, isn't it? Don't be a clock watcher. Just do what the clock does. Keep on going. The way we spend our time defines who we are. Narendra Modi ji sleeps for 4 hours a day. Swami Vivekananda would have spent hardly 3 to 5 hours a day, and he spent whatever the rest of the day. Okay, that's why within 39 years, okay, he has created such a great what you call feel of India across the globe. Okay, time respects who respects the time. Take up one idea, make that one idea your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that. For example, most of you think about CA. CA is a dream, think about it. Let the brain, muscles, nerve, every part of your body be full of that idea, and just leave every other idea alone. That is the way to success. To conclude, my dear friends, for a student, time is not the main thing. It is the only thing. I repeat, time is not the main thing. It is the only thing. So discipline at every aspect of life needs no time management. So if you have followed a discipline, you don't have to bother about the time, because you have planned everything accordingly. Make discipline as your enjoyment. Life will be beautiful. So the definition of time by Shetty sir is time improves man's excellence. No, Swala, man improves woman. Okay. So time improves man's excellence. So manage the time well. Trust me, if you respect the time, time will respect you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Shetty sir, for this time-efficient session. Every session of yours is always stress-relieving and time-managing.
Hey Rahul, who are the fastest readers in the world?
Fastest readers, huh? I don't know, man. Who?
9/11 victims. They went through 80 stories in just 10 seconds.
I think you're referring to the wrong air crash, man. The air crash, which is a part of SLC, is a game where the participants from team 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be impersonating famous personalities in a plane crash scenario. So I think all the teams are briefed out about the air crash event. So I would like to ask, can you just raise your hands, all the participants?
Air crash events.
Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, Team 4. Okay.
One more we'll be seeing. Team 1 is there, Team 4 is there,
So,
Team.
Darshan, where is Darshan?
Yes.
Okay.
ठीक है.
I'd like to invite upon our pilot, C.H. Chandrasekhar Shetty sir, to.
You call me Shetty Sir Munkur. Don't Chandrasekhar Shetty Uddana. I myself look who is Chandrasekhar. Shetty Sir Munkur is enough.
Shetty sir Munkur with 14 qualifications and still going on.
Continue. Time management, just now I did know within the time. No, you don't waste my time.
To help decide who should get the parachute. So please keep yourself unmuted. Let's start with Team 1, Akanksha. And the character given to you was?
Tinchak Pooja.
Go.
Okay. So yeah, I think you should brief the case. I think they are all in the flight, all 4 of them, and there are only there's only one parachute. Am I right? One parachute, and aircraft is going towards a air crash. So before it crashes, one should take the parachute and jump. Okay, who should get that parachute is the crux of this air crash event. Yes, over to you, Team 1, Akanksha.
You have 60 seconds to present your case.
ओके तो मेरा नाम डिंचक पूजा है। मैं मानती हूँ कि ये आप सभी लोगों को मैं पता हूँ, इसलिए तो मैं वीडियो बनाती हूँ, इसलिए तो मैं गाना गाती हूँ, और मैं ये श्योर हूँ कि जो भी मेरा गाना सुनता है वो तो मेरा फैन बन गया होगा। अब तो यही देखिए कि सारी है, तो मैं एक गाना प्रस्तुत करना चाहती हूँ। तो आप तैयार है ना मेरा गाना सुनने के लिए?
नहीं,
तैयार है।
सेल्फी मैंने ले ली आज, सेल्फी मैंने ले ली आज, सर पे मेरा है ना चार्ज, सेल्फी मैंने ले ली आज, सेल्फी मैं लेती जाओ अपने फ्रेंड के सामने, सेल्फी मैं लेती जाओ अपने फ्रेंड के साथ में, सुबह शाम हो रात हो घूमती हूँ मैं ऑडी में, सेल्फी मैं लेती जाओ अपनी फ्रेंड के साथ में। Excuse me?
Yeah, continue.
सेल्फी में लेती जाओ अपनी फ्रेंड के साथ में, ना कोई इंटरेस्ट मेरी किसी काम में ना है, सेल्फी में लेती जाओ, चल रहे साइड हो जा रहे अंकल, सेल्फी लेने साथ में।
राहुल,
तो मैं होप करती हूँ कि ये सबको मेरा गाना बहुत अच्छा लग रहा होगा।
ओके, नेक्स्ट टीम 2।
टीम 2,
दर्शन कुमार।
हेलो, मैं हूँ उर्फी जावेद, और मैं सोचता हूँ कि मैं आप सभी को पता रहूंगी। मैं बिग बॉस ओटीटी में आई थी, और मेरे इंस्टाग्राम में 4.2 मिलियन कुछ फॉलोअर्स है, और मेरे को देखने के लिए लोग तरसते हैं, और मैं किसी के पीछे भागती नहीं हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे ये एक है कि मैं एक न्यू रेवोल्यूशन करूँ फैशन इंडस्ट्री में, और मुझे कोई दूसरों को फॉलो नहीं करना है। मैं मेरी स्टाइल को ये करता हूँ। लोग बोलते रहते हैं कि मैं दूसरे की स्टाइल कॉपी करती हूँ, फिर भी मेरी स्टाइल मुझे पसंद आती है, और मैं किसी लड़के के पीछे ज्यादा नहीं भागती, और मुझे मेरी स्टाइल अच्छी लगती है, और पैसे मिलने के बाद तो मैं लड़के के पीछे भागती नहीं।
टाइम अप। नेक्स्ट।
Shall I?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Rahul Gandhi.
You know, my grandparents are the grandparents Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi. So I walk in the steps of them. I am being a great leader. I have in Twitter, I have followers of almost 9.25 million, and the sixth most followed politicians in the world. Sorry, in India, and also I've done lot to India. Like for example, Bharat Jodo movement, and this was the main instrumental thing for making Karnataka win this election. Though you say guarantees, no, that was not instrumental. It was Bharat Jodo movement that was instrumental. So always look at my side. Rahul Gandhi is the best politician. So the reason, because I'm born golden spoon. If I want platinum as well, I can easily afford for it. But it's my ideas and ideas of Indira Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru that inspired me to bring contribution to India. So next time, all vote for Congress and make me win. Thank you.
One word was perfectly told.
I am Rahul.
Yes.
Yes, start.
It's tennis.
Speak.
Yes, sir.
Good evening and welcome, and ladies and gentlemen. This is Arnab Doswami. As you all know, I am a reporter in a TV show. You all know that information is wealth, and information is everything. I need a parachute because I have a fluid mission in the underground, and if it is available to me, I will save all the lives of you. If I have that mission, I can save all of your lives also. You can say the key and you may do, but it is required a password, and it is not about my fingerprint or any information. It is all about a book of information which I know because of information. Information is wealth. That's why. Okay.
Okay. Now 30 seconds. You fight with each other, all four of you, and tell why you should get the parachute. Out of the four. All four of you.
मैं सोचती हूँ तो राहुल गांधी को मिलना ही नहीं चाहिए।
क्यों?
क्योंकि वो तो बोलता है वो चांदी का कुछ है और वो रिलीजियस में, मैं तो आई डोंट फॉलो एनी रिलीजियस। मेरा तो ये कि सब एकजुट होकर मिलेंगे और फैशन में चलेंगे।
बाय किसी और को भी
अर्नब
चांस
गोस्वामी
देना।
को
I didn't even use the word religion.
Okay, sorry, I'm really sorry.
Deepa and Divya.
I didn't even use the word religion. Okay, only one religion, that is only Indian for me. And that's the reason, even I'm from Persia, I relate to a Persian, right? My mom is from Persia, but yet I'm in India.
But I have listened you speaking bad about our prime minister there.
Sorry?
Next.
Not audible.
I have heard you speaking bad about our prime minister there, outside of our country.
Even our prime minister speaks, right? Even he speaks bad about Rahul Gandhi and everything. So it's in politics, everything is fair in war and game. Sorry, love and game.
Counter arguments.
So you're betting.
We need to talk about your parachutes. Okay.
That's what I'm.
No.
We
are discussing about who gets it. So reporter.
Yeah. Be the point.
You should tell.
Don't deviate from it.
Don't worry about why others should not get.
Okay, sir.
You tell why you should get.
Okay.
Amongst the four, why you should get? What you are
I
going
believe
to
I can bring some changes in fashion industries in India, that I can introduce more fashion things in India.
Yeah. Next, Akanksha, why it should be given to you?
कि अभी तो आप मेरे गाना सुने होंगे, तो सबको मैं एक अवसर देती हूँ कि सबको गाना ही चाहिए ना जिंदगी में, और क्या चाहिए। और मैं यहाँ हूँ कि तो आपको गाना गा के जिंदगी भर गा के मैं आपको दो और आप एंटरटेन होते ही जाए। अरे बाढ़ में जाए पॉलिटिक्स, बाढ़ में जाए किसी, और गाना ही तो है दैट कीप्स अ लाइफ पर्सन्स, राइट। तो मुझे आप दे दे तो मैं बच जाऊंगी, और यही तो मुझे चाहिए। मुझे बचना है और आपकी सख्त जरूरत है। प्लीज मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप मुझे हेल्प करें।
Next,
थैंक यू।
Gautam, why we should give to you?
Yes. Have you wondered anyone we are talking like this in the flight? Because of media. Media connects from India, from ground level to upper level. Media connects everything. Without media, no, there is no information passing from here and there. If I go down with the help of a parachute, I can help thousands of people and lakhs of people in India to pass on the information from here and there.
Okay, ठीक है.
That's
Right. Deepa दिव्या नारदो. Deepa KP.
Without politicians, no fashion industry may come. Okay, if I bring a rule, no fashion industry should be set up in India, what will this board do?
For that, you should be elected.
I know.
I will definitely be.
Okay, so all four of you did a very good job. I'll give you one parachute. Take it. So, yeah, I have one parachute with me. Okay, so you can take it and do whatever you want, wherever you want to apply and jump. Okay, because none of you are required for our country, for the growth of our country, none of you are required. So we'll give you this parachute, take it and gear. Okay? Anyhow, jokes apart, very good job. In a short time, all four of you did a brilliant job, excellent job. So it's just a matter of 0.5 difference. Okay, with 0.5 difference, who is the winner? Wait and watch. Thank you. Good job. All four of you did a brilliant job. Yes, now you can go for a concluding remarks of tomorrow's program and MCs. Okay?
Sure, sir. Okay, thank you so much, participants. So the events which are lined up for tomorrow's, the major events which are lined up for tomorrow's SLC is individual presentation and group discussion. We'll be just briefing about what are the rules for individual presentation and group discussion. Starting with individual presentation. Who are supposed to be doing this? Each and every one of you. Like I said, each and everyone has to do it. There's no option at all. If any of the papers, people will be randomly called upon to present in front of the whole crowd. If anyone who doesn't turn up, the team would lose the points. The time limit would be 60 seconds plus 30 seconds. You will have to speak for 60 seconds mandatorily, and then after 60 seconds there'll be a buzzer which will be playing, and it's an indication that in the next 30 seconds you'll have to stop your speech. So what are you going to speak? You can speak about any topic under the sky except for religion, politics, and sex. Rajdeep sir and even Harshita Bhatt explained us how we should be, bringing up on our communication, like modulating the voice, whatever we are speaking, organizing our thoughts. So you have to implement all of those in your individual presentation. You must ensure that there is a proper opening to your presentation. There's a proper body and a proper conclusion to it. So reminding it again, each and everyone will be having an equal chance of getting picked up. So be prepared for it tomorrow.
So every participant must prepare and come, everybody. So you will be getting a chance, because I think one individual presentation, then also there's something like a 20 seconds to fame or 30 seconds to fame, something is there, where each one of you will be given a chance to speak. Okay, you must prepare for some topic. Easiest topic you select. Easiest, you can decide about fan and talk. You can talk about Bharat. You can talk anything. But as I said, 3 topics you avoid it. Is it clear? So this is the objective of SLC. Clear. Then apart from that, there will be a lot of inspirations, like the way today one lady came and spoke. Tomorrow also there will be one inspiration person coming. Day after tomorrow. So we have 30 level speakers coming. So we kept it at the evening only. Tomorrow 7:15, sharp 7:15 you'll be there. And Friday obviously grand finale. It will start a little early. 5:30 we planned. Let us see. Yes, MCs.
And one more event tomorrow is group discussion, where team 5, 6, and 7, 8 will participate. Group discussion is basically a topic will be given, and 2 people will speak for the topic and 2 people will speak against the topic. Interested participants from the respective groups should inform their captains. The topic for the group discussion will be conveyed to the participants directly.
Yes. We require one student from each team, that is team 5, 6, 7, and 8. Please post this immediately in the captains and co-captains group. Or can we decide?
Right now, let them decide. Group discussion.
Yeah.
Team 5, 6, 7, 8. One member each. Elect your member group discussion के लिए who has good communication skills.
Okay.
Okay.
Team 7,
Very good.
Vishruta.
Team 7 Vishruta. Next.
Okay, team 5. Volunteers, please make a note of this and send it in the group.
Yeah. Team 7 Vishruta. Next. Team 5 is Nitya. Zara.
Team 5, Nitya. Team 6 and team 8. Come on, quickly. Be competitive, yeah.
If you don't read that, team 8, ಯಾವ್ದಮ್ಮ ಸವಾಲ ನಿಮ್ದು team 8
Team?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, team 8. Team
8.
6.
Next. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ team?
Team 6, team 6.
Team 6. Team 6 ಯಾರು?
Karandi.
Team 8 ಅವರು.
Okay.
Team 8 ಸೋಲ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
So, team 8, Suala.
Team 6 ಯಾರು?
Team 6 is Suala.
Team 6 ಸೋಲ ಡನ್ ಆಗರೆ.
Okay.
Team 5 Nitya, Team 6 Swala, Team 7 is
Vishruta.
Team 8 is Charan. Done. Group discussion. Close. That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, how is it going? All of you enjoying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All of you can unmute and tell. How is it going?
Yes.
Super, sir.
sir.
Enjoying?
Great, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're not kept everybody unmute option because of some public nuisance. Okay. But otherwise, all of you enjoying?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. And I think hats off to the speakers today, even the MCs, terrific. Brilliant job from my side. Over to you, MCs.
And by this, we come to an end of day 1. Big ups to all the volunteers, all the faculties who devoted time out of their busy schedules, all the guest speakers for enlightening us.
We would like to thank CA Shetty sir, CA Aman Shetty sir, the president of CAPS Foundation, and CAPS for this opportunity third time in a row, and mainly you guys who have been a great audience to this host.
Finally, thanks to all the YouTube viewers who joined today. Thank you guys for all the support. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Class वास चलता रहेगा पर मस्ती नहीं रुकनी चाहिए.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Waiting room खुला है बे.
Thank you. Great job, Rahul and Sagar. Every time you do a brilliant job. Excellent. Brilliant. Your introduction and even the way you can manage things are excellent. Great job. Great job.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Great job, Chinmay and your team. Yes. Thank you. We will stop the recording. On this, volunteers photos taken. Volunteers in green t-shirts.
Yes, sir.
All volunteers raise the hand.
Hey, no.
Yeah.
I'll book it last.
But one reaction is why no reaction in my full screen? Reaction. Raise the hand. And one photo. Okay, photo together.
Kapla and Bharat.
Together, photo. First point. Second point. Okay. 1, 2, 3, start.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday to you.
May God bless you. May God
bless
bless
you.
you. Happy birthday, dear
Happy
Anna.
birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
you.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
To you.
birthday to
One of the most dedicated, focused student of CAPS. Okay, from foundation is there. So foundation he has passed. Then intermediate he is waiting for the result, and any work of the CAPS foundation he is the front runner. Okay, contributing immensely for the project and doing very well. Okay, so any job, every job he does it in a very systematic way, and he is Anna of all the sisters of CAPS actually, Bharat Anna, and doing very well. God bless you. Happy birthday again. Mast maja.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, CAPS Foundation, and thank you, CAPS. Because of you guys, still I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Next, all of you, those who are wearing this foundation t-shirt. Tomorrow dress code, Anama? Yellow.
Tomorrow yellow.
Yellow. Any yellow top. Okay. Only CAPS Foundation t-shirt top a little photo degree. CAPS Foundation. CAPS Foundation. No, too many people are wearing CAPS Foundation and blue t-shirt. Photo ಕ್ಯಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಟೀ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಸಾರಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಟೀ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಟೀ ಶರ್ಟ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡನ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೊಡೆದಿಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತೇನ್ರೋ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನಿದ್ದೀನಿ ತೆಗಿರೋ ಹೊಡೆದಿರೋ ಓಕೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೋವರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎನಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಟೀ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಇರಲಿ ಎನಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಟೀ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಎನಿ ಟೀ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಫೋಟೋ ಆಯ್ತೇನ್ರೋ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೀನ್ top today's green top along that photo session is over ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಓಕೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಗಾಡ್ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ಮತ್ ಮಜಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು